Hey y'all, how is everybody doing today? We're gonna get started here in just a second. I'm gonna turn down the music volume a tad bit, just so that way it never fully overpowers my voice. Let's go for the just chatting, because as you can see, the backdrop is a lot different right now. So here's the deal. I got a third monitor, and I got Patrick. You guys can see Patrick's entire setup though. Look, he got a new. You can't really see it. You can see part of it. You can see one of his monitors. He has two monitors now, and he's using his laptop too. He has two monitors. He has a gaming chair. We got him set up for actual like comfy gaming and comfy working as like he continues and progresses with his streaming and stuff like that, his voice acting. But yeah, we are now on this camera angle for the time being. All I need to do to fix this is I know I have one somewhere. I need a USB cable extender. I might just have to go to Best Buy sometime this week to buy one. But for now, for the time being, we are going to be on this angle. Also, a merry day after Christmas. It's almost New Year's. I am trying to plan something for New Year's, you guys. I don't think we're going to stream New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. That's what I meant by day. We might stream during the day on New Year's Eve, but we're not going to do a countdown stream on New Year's Eve. But I hope that's okay. I also have a brand new keyboard and mouse thanks to my brother and his girlfriend. They are amazing. I absolutely adore this keyboard. Oh my goodness, that was my my Christmas present from my brother's girlfriend and him for a keyboard and a new mouse. The only thing I dislike about this mouse is that it's wired, but I get over that because it actually functions as a mouse should. Whereas my old mouse, it didn't function. And let's be honest, wired mouses are probably superior. I know. It does have a few buttons on the side, which are nice. It also has, I'm pretty sure it's RGB where it changes colors. I just don't know how to do it. And if you guys want to see the keyboard I got, I will show you the keyboard I got really quick because it is stunning, you guys. Ah. Oh my goodness. I'm not used to this camera angle, but look at that. I can't see the whole thing, but look at that. Isn't it just stunning? Oh my goodness. I love this keyboard so much. And it has a ergonomics. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so happy with that. Patrick also got me a Nintendo Switch, an actual full Nintendo Switch, which I have been wanting for a hot minute. I started playing Breath of the Wild today on it because I didn't want to play it on I have my Switch Lite right over here. I didn't want to play Breath of the Wild on this little tiny thing. Like, look at how small this is. It was fine for Animal Crossing and stuff, but I wanted to play Breath of the Wild like on a TV or on our projector that we have. So I'm ecstatic with the Christmas gifts I got. I hope everyone else had a great Christmas. Now I just need to get a capture card. That's the next on the list, you guys. That's the next on the list. Honestly, if we can hit 200 followers this month, I'll get a capture card and we can start streaming things like Mario Kart, which I also bought. I can restart Breath of the Wild if anyone wants to actually watch me play that. I kind of doubt that, but that's not a game that I would typically stream. But Mario Kart could be fun to play with other people, and also things like Stardew Valley could be fun. Just kind of just like get to build my Stardew Valley, like my not Stardew Valley. Oh my goodness, Animal Crossing. I get those two confused sometimes. But let's go ahead and get on into the live gaming here. So we are playing Banished today. I know it's not the most popular game ever. We are also creating a new... Wait, did we create a new civilization already? I don't remember. Did we? Yeah, we did create a new civilization already. So we're going to continue. I don't know why I put new civilization. Let me change that really quick. You can put just kidding. It's the same one. Oh my god. Okay, so my brother's girlfriend was like doing some investigative work as to like what kind of keyboard I would like the most. And she really hit it spot on, you guys. Like, oh my, also the captions. Why are the captions so weird on this specific, like, why did they get shrunk again? I don't understand if I accidentally clicked on it and it shrunk them and now it's back up. Hello, Angelic Skittles. Welcome in. I just want a whole spiel, like, explaining things, but we're in, like, a new setup and stuff. I also... Did I apply the stream information? Done. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and load up this game. How is everybody's, like, Christmas? If you celebrate it, how are the holidays for you guys? If you guys celebrate any other holidays that are around this time of year. How have you guys just been doing? Me and Patrick just celebrated mostly with my family, just because that's the family that we have out here. Patrick's family isn't from here, so we celebrated with my family. It was a ton of fun. Pokey catch already with Digi Mike for the goal pin. Hello, Digi. Welcome. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do. I don't remember exactly what I said we were gonna do with this, like, village, but look at this scrolling, you guys. There's no longer glitchy scrolling. Oh my goodness. You guys don't understand how nice it is to have a functioning mouse until you don't have one anymore. I love it. I'm, like, ecstatic about it. You got a new skateboard? That's super cool. That is super duper cool. I got, like I said, I've got quite a few things. I am very happy with everything that I got. I'm very, very happy with everything that I got, if I am being completely honest. It's been great. I've been enjoying it. I took over Mike's phone. Oh boy, Judy's here. So that's who it is. Okay, it makes a little bit more sense now. I don't know if Mike would have been saying all the things you've been saying. I'm just kidding. Just Pokey catch. That's all you've literally said. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, like, you guys, I'm looking at this, like, streaming setup that's just on my YouTube page that I have up for the music right now. I want something like that so bad. They have the 2 vertical monitors, the 1 monitor for gaming, and then 1 monitor above that as well for gaming. They have, like, the stream deck. They have, like, a mixer board. Oh my god, you got... Oh my goodness! Digi Mike gifted a tier 1 sub to Angelic Skittles again? Thank you, Digi! Also, say thank you, Angelic Skittles! Oh boy. If that's actually Judy, you're spending Digi's money over here. But I appreciate it. Thank you! Thank you, Angelic Skittles, and Judy, and Digi. I don't know who's on Digi's account right now, but you know, you guys know. What are we building right now? I don't remember what we were doing. Oh, our woodcutter's not even built yet. Okay, so we do need to cut down trees, because if we don't have a woodcutter built yet, we definitely are gonna need some trees. Let's go ahead and cut down all the trees, like, back here for now. Whenever people have some free time, of course. Wait, that's a forester. Oh, that's a woodcutter. Okay. No, we do have a forester. We're good. We're good. We're not that good. We're still really low. Hey, thanks. How was y'all's Christmas? My Christmas was absolutely amazing, as I've already said. My brother and his girlfriend absolutely outdid themselves with the gifts that they gave me. I feel so bad that I couldn't return the same type of, like, gifts, you know, because, like, we're trying to save up for a house and trying to buy things for Christmas. It's kind of stressful when you're doing that. I never thought about that growing up, but I don't know how people, like, save up for stuff like buying a house and do that. I just don't understand. But, you know, we made it work. So, yeah, we are now playing Banished, because I wanted to play kind of like a relaxing, chilled... I say relaxing and chilled. This is probably the most difficult city builder in existence, which still frustrates me. But something that's a little bit more chilled out than before. We also want to go ahead and be getting out our school sometime soon, because that'll give us much more, like, much better workers. Essentially, I think I do want to put it down, like, right over here somewhere. We might leave... Let's see. Yeah, that leaves a space on either side, so that way we can build paths later on. That's a low priority build. We need iron and stone. We have plenty enough iron and stone for that, though. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up by just a tad. I got a knife for Chris. Of course you did, Angelic Skittles. No problem. Did you, Mike, with the little sword? You, But yeah, hopefully you guys are in the mood for some Banished. I was in the mood for some Banished today. So I didn't do like a poll or anything like that. I was like, I'm just gonna play Banished and hopefully people enjoy it. Again, like the backdrop is gonna change back to where it normally was before. This backdrop, I would argue, is more interesting, especially since you'll be able to see Patrick in it whenever Patrick's home. But I want to give Patrick his privacy when I'm streaming so he can do whatever he wants to do. Not that he's doing anything crazy, but he can do whatever he wants to do while I'm streaming and doesn't have to worry about being seen by like everybody else. So yeah. What are you getting into, bud? Oh, is it a toy? You're actually playing with a toy? Okay. Merlin is nesting right now with all of his toys. He found a piece of a wrapper from the candy bar. Anyways, that's awesome. The knife or what I said? The knife is pretty cool too, because I'm sure Angelic Skittles will enjoy their knife. They give me a knife and a skateboard and 2 hoodies and then complain that I look like I steal from a gas station. Okay, to be fair, they contributed to that look, so they can't complain too much, you know? Which I know is basically what you're saying by saying that, but still, like, it's like, they contributed to that look, they can't complain too much, so it is what it is. Also, I was just checking on something, give me 1 second. There we go, okay. Making sure the captions are still working, so I clicked off and onto another web browser for like 2 seconds. I don't trust the captions, you guys, I really don't. I'm also gonna move this head piece up. But you guys, I am so excited. I am also, okay, so I'm debating. I'm gonna do some baking for New Year's because it's just gonna kind of be me and Patrick for New Year's Eve. We're not planning on doing anything with anybody else. But I know we're gonna drink a lot and I want for us to have some like easy to munch on snacks. So I think I'm gonna make some stained glass cookies. I'm debating if I should do a live stream while I make those. I feel like that would be fun, but you guys let me know what you think. Should I make a live stream while making stained glass cookies? Again, I feel like that would be fun, but who knows? Would it be fun? I don't know. Okay, we could get another woodcutter. I'm not going to quite yet, just because, like, yeah. Otherwise all of our wood's going to constantly be used up by woodcutters. But I do want to add more foresters. Another forester at some point. We need all the foresters that we can get, if I'm being completely honest. We have all the gatherers we can get, which means we have like roots, venison, leather, corn. We have all the different things that we need, which is absolutely spectacular. A lot of things fight over wood. It's annoying. You ever just not know what to get someone, so you get them a gift? I give people money. I don't even get gift cards. I just give them money. That's how bad I am, okay? Like, I don't even try to do the gift card thing because I already know I'm probably gonna mess that up as well. So I just straight up do money. Money, 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 and that's it. Granted, there are some really cool gift cards out there that, like, you can get. So, you know, that would be great as well. Like, for example, I think Patrick got a gift card that had, like, a ton of different restaurants on it that we could choose from to go to. So that one was really cool as well. Like, I thought that was a really cool gift. Still wish that this chair could go up more. Like, this chair just feels so short. But you guys, I'm starting to get, like, a more professional setup. Ow, that hurt my head. I was trying to put my hair above, like, the little pillow thing. It wasn't quite working. Didn't pop my neck, it's fine. We already have 19 people. I might prioritize this really quick. Not that I think they're really doing anything else, but oh, we might need to prioritize like wood too. I don't know. They're doing what they're doing. We have a steady population right now. So something I learned is I probably want like 6 houses over here. We currently have, I think, 3. So, we want to fit 3 more somewhere. I'm debating where we want to do that. We want to do it more towards the coast right here. We want to nestle them like right here. For this little like gatherers village. We might just go ahead and put them in like right here. Let's go ahead and rotate those. 1, 2, 3. I got 2 Nintendo eShop gift cards from 2 different people. I mean, but that's useful. I just got like I said, I had a Switch Lite before, but not like the full Switch, which I'm so excited about. You guys, like, you don't understand how excited I am about that. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I do want to play. I'm not gonna start an Animal Crossing world on that Switch until I can stream it, by the way. So I am waiting for that. And if I do start one just to play around, I will probably delete it before anything else. Also, I'm like excited to start like an actual new world on stream, but also just get to do a couple different things. Like start the new world on stream and just, you know, go ham with that. I need to figure out how to program the buttons on this mouse. My brother apparently has his exact same gaming mouse for his laptop. I think it's funny because I have like an entire like giant PC setup. My brother has like this huge Xbox setup, and then he has a little laptop, and I have a little Switch, and that's like my console, and that's like his. My brother also has a Quest 2, an Oculus, yeah, Quest 2, I believe. And I got to play it again, and it's so much fun, guys. Like, if you guys have access to that, I would tell you guys, play it. It's a lot of fun. It's a workout. Like, I've told Patrick, maybe we should just get rid of our gym membership, and because we can't go to the gym right now anyways, because of Mr. Merlin, being a Mr. Merlin. So, yeah, I've debated. I'm like, do I just want to drop my gym membership so I can save up for an Oculus, and then maybe at some point, I do have a green screen, okay? Like, that is something I actually own, is a green screen. Not a big green screen, but we could try to do some like Oculus streams. I think that would be really cool and a lot of fun. The mechanics of setting that up would probably be pretty difficult. If nothing else, I could do videos, which would be fun. Just playing it. But I definitely want it just for like the personal benefits of like being able to work out a little bit more. I want to get Just Dance 2022 as well. So that way, like, that also would help me to like work out more and do stuff like that. It would just be all around good, you know? Like, I would enjoy that for sure. Oh, okay. Blacksmith 150, woodcutter. Did I not put a tailor down yet? I guess I haven't put a tailor down yet. We do need a teacher, so we're gonna get rid of one of you. And we're gonna go ahead and do a teacher over here. I do want to put a tailor down somewhere over here. Ooh, as well. I accidentally put it on my calendar, my computer. Let's see. Right here, a tailor. Honestly, probably like right here. We'll throw a tailor down. We'll see how they go. But yeah. Nintendo gift cards, I would not have minded getting some of those. I ended up dropping like another $120 on games for my Nintendo Switch. So that way, like, if Digi or anyone like in the Digiverse wants to do like streams as far as like Mario Kart or something like that goes, I could play with them and stuff. Because, yeah, that'll be fun. Me and Patrick like played last night. Patrick's surprisingly really good at Mario Kart, which worries me a tad. I also forgot, like, oh, I forgot that these bridges are being built as well. I was like, why are other things taking so long to go up? It's because we have bridges too. Okay, so we have 10 children and we have 20 adults. There's also a wild gibble, or gibble? A wild gibble that has appeared. What is he chewing on? Merlin, that literally has a needle in it. No, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Merlin, I will trade you this lovely chew toy. Take this. I take these. I don't even know where you got these from. Oh, that was the cover. You guys remember my birthday pin? Merlin was chewing on it, and it has a literal pin in it. That is not safe. I guess that fell on my floor when I was situating everything. The other thing I can just throw away. Okay, let's see. So we've added a couple houses. We're building bridges to cross the river. At some point we're gonna need to. At some point we're probably gonna have a tunnel going into underneath here or through here. I think this is gonna be like our main city area, possibly over here. Like over here by this bigger body of water. Well, I don't know. It's almost like I picked a mountain map, but I picked a valley map. There's not a lot of like larger... Oh, here's a larger body of water over here. Okay, so maybe we want like our city center to be over here. Instead, where there's a lot more land. I guess there's also a larger body of water up here, but up here we're already doing kind of like a foresting thing. We could put some fisher huts right here as well if we wanted to. I'm not going to yet, but we'll see. We constantly need more wood, which is not great. The wood that we do have is usually all the ways over here. I guess we could also make like over here our city center area. I don't know. I don't know what the best... I keep looking over here because I'm used to the camera being on that side. You guys. Oh no, the wild gerbil escaped. That's not good, Merlin. Bud, don't get into the cat's poop. Thank you. My dog definitely likes to get into that. That's the hardest part about owning a dog and cats at the same time. Press the wrong button. Yeah. Going to go to 10 times speed. Just because I need for things to start like progressing. And it's gonna be a hot minute before things start to progress. Okay, so now we have access over to this side as well. Which I think I want to do another foresting area down here. So we're probably gonna go ahead and do that. I think I am gonna make a tunnel down here as well. Let's see. Let's go and get this road. There we go. I don't know what they're coming over here for. They're just walking over here because it's close enough to wherever they live, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Let's go ahead and slow it down a little bit. I do want to go ahead and at some point build a tunnel like right here. I didn't realize that tunnels were 3x3. That's fine, whatever. But yeah, at some point we're gonna build a tunnel, probably like... Where I had it was like perfect. Oh my goodness, I can't get it to come back. No. That's so annoying. Let's see, maybe come like right here. Well, eventually we'll build a tunnel right here because, you know, apparently we can't right now. Merlin. Give me 1 second, you guys. I will be right back. Enjoy the music and the city. I think he pooped in here at some point today and I didn't catch it. So we literally just went for a walk, by the way. It's either poop or throw up. I can't tell you. I will be back in a second. I love owning a dog. Okay, and yet another part about owning a dog. You go to clean up the mess they just makes. I think he got an upset stomach and threw up. By the time I got back in here with a napkin or a paper towel to clean it up, he had eaten it. Don't you guys just love dogs? Aren't they just like the most adorable creatures on the planet? It's only partial sarcasm, okay, you guys? Okay, where the heck did I place this the last time that it worked so perfectly? Okay, we could build one like right here, which is a little bit off center. I'm pretty sure like we put it like right on center the last time though. At least that's what I thought. But I guess not. Wait, what the heck, game? I thought we could build it right here a second ago. Okay, tunnels are gonna bother me so much. Okay, we can put one over here. Oh, what did I just click on? All that progress is gone because I accidentally load up that. Anyways, talking about dog throw up is fun and all, but I'm gonna eat some cookies that I have from Christmas. Do you guys like, do your families make cookies and stuff like that over the holidays? Because mine definitely do. Like on both sides. Oh, look right there. Like, how off-center is that? That's probably a little bit less off-center than before. And it gives it a little bit more of a direct route. 92 stone. We're gonna pause that for now. And we're gonna come over here. We're actually gonna go ahead and chop... Oops. We're actually gonna go ahead and chop down everything over here for a little bit. We're gonna start stockpiling some stone over on this side. Let's see. This is kind of a far walk, but it'll be well worth it because eventually this will give us enough resources to make that tunnel. I keep looking to the wrong side. It'll be great. It'll be absolutely amazing. Okay. Do you guys like, okay, so do your families like make cookies for Christmas and stuff? Like this one accidentally got raspberry jam on it from a different cookie, but you know, there's one of my favorite cookies that my family makes are these like shortbread cookies with raspberry jam. They're so good. These ones right here are Greek cookies with like a Hispanic twist on them a little bit, which are always good. They're supposedly supposed to have sesame seeds on them. I can't see them with sesame seeds. They would probably just taste like a biscuit at that point. Honestly, because these are pretty bland cookies anyways. Game, the reserve of logs. Oh boy. Literally like all of them have been cut down. No wonder the reserve of logs is low. We will enable that woodcutter at some point though. Okay. Gatherer, forester, hunter, forester, and a student. The students are going to help us a lot because that means that we're going to have an educated population still working. Takes a little bit longer to get the kids into the workforce, but it's well worth it because they'll be much more efficient at what they do. For example, I think that's why our farms and our toolsmiths and everything couldn't keep up with demand, is because they weren't educated anymore. In the game that we previously lost. Definitely gonna make a gathering community like right here again too. I think that would make the most sense. And as we come down south, this will become another like town, another gatherer community, a town with like maybe some different farms and stuff. I don't know. I don't quite know how we're gonna fill it up completely, but we'll do it. We'll figure it out. The average happiness of the citizens have gone down a little bit, which is unfortunate, to say the least. I keep looking at the wrong way. I keep looking over here. I need to look over here. Come on, Dorian. Get it straight for a second. Usually I joke by saying I'm not straight, so how would that work? But, you know, I need to get this idea in my mind straight. Is Merlin finally? Yep, he finally nested, brought all of his toys into his little bed, and he's sleeping. He has to have all of his toys surrounding him for him to sleep, I swear. It's super cute though. Not gonna lie. He has to know that his toys are okay. Is this still like slightly elevated? That is kind of funny. Like, we're just gonna pretend like this bridge fully works. I might redo that eventually. It doesn't bug me right now because I'm not wasting the resources on that, but eventually it might bug me enough to waste the resources on it to fix it. Okay. What do these need? Stone. 92 of 92. Oh. I never paused this. I was like, how do we not have any stone saved up? But that does mean that we'll be able to have the gathering community flourish a little bit more now. We can place them down a little bit faster, which is kind of nice. There we go. Let's see. We might do like a mine over here or something like that. Or we might do one into this mountain right here. Since the Forester's Lodge only goes up to like right here, we can definitely put a mine back here at some point for some iron. Because eventually we're gonna get a lot of like iron deficit. We don't have the workers and stuff for that quite yet, but that is a thought that I am having at the moment. Oh, there was a second tunnel. Okay, that's why. I'm like, why is this tunnel? That's why I couldn't place another tunnel there. I accidentally had already started building it. Now I completely understand. Here we go. We remove that structure. I'm like, why is there still a pause symbol right there? Well, figured it out, you guys. And then eventually in here we'll have another like lumber camp area. We have 8 students right now, which is actually pretty good. Pretty good. We're gonna increase the max food capacity to 15,000. So that way if there ever is a point where we need more food, we'll have like enough food stored up for a while before we have to go ahead and get more again. To be fair, game, the reserve of firewood is always low. Let's actually go and finish putting up the last wood cutter right there. Let's see. That 45 wood is going to go down really fast now. I am gonna up priority on these resources. Where is that at? There it is. Just over here, so that way we can get those removed and we can start building stuff over here as well. So that way we can have a second lumber mill, essentially, forester's lodge, and have a lot more trees. I'm just gonna get all the powdered sugar off my fingers really quick before I touch my mouse and get it like all sticky and dirty and gross. It's brand new. Can't have that yet, okay? So something I learned is that you should actually base everything around the gatherer's hut. Let's see. I don't think that's the herbalist, the gatherer's hut though. Where's the gatherer's hut? There it is. Like we can place that, for example, right here. There we go. And there we go. We can make a little crossroads right there. I have a message on my phone. I should probably check this in case it's like Patrick or something. Nope, it's just my mom sending me a picture of something. Oh, she found the shortbread cookies I wanted to make. So I was looking for them yesterday. I couldn't find them. Let's go and click on this. Let's go ahead and pause it. And let's come over here. We definitely want the Forester's Lodge as well. We'll do better up here. Or down. Probably down here would be best. Let's place that down. Let's go ahead and pause that. Definitely don't have enough people to be doing this right now, so we're gonna pause it and wait for a second. I'm gonna up the max of that to 150. Woodcutter 200. That's at 150. We have 135 tools right now. I don't really have any iron. That's the issue. That's the reason why they're not making tools at the moment. So yeah, upping the priority of them like harvesting all this stuff would be great if they would continue to do that. Granted, there's only 2 people like working on harvesting stuff like this for most of the year, and they hit one piece and then walk away. Why that one was the next one, I don't fully understand, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Let's see. Okay, got those 2. We're also going to go ahead and want a hunter's lodge, which I will probably go ahead and put, let's see, like right here. I know there's a specific order to put these in, and it's like the best order or whatever. I am not doing that. I am still doing these though, which goes to show that I am paying attention to the fact that like these are the things that we need to have over here. Stuff like that. We do want to have like a storage area. Like right here. We'll also put a pause in that. Trying to just like let our resources build up a little bit more at the moment. So that way we can get as many resources as possible. I'm also gonna go ahead and put a path down. That way, that is going a little bit better. And then, let's see. We also want a woodcutter at some point. Let's go ahead and pause you. How am I already out of water? I drink too much water. There's some days where I drink way too much water. There's some days I don't drink enough water. Don't know how to tell the difference really. And also for the stockpile, we're gonna want that as well. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and do like a 5x5 right here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a road back here as well. We can probably squeeze in a couple of houses right here. It might only be one. We'll squeeze a house in like right there. Yeah, we can only squeeze in one like right there. But then we can squeeze in another house like right here. And here. That's 3 houses. Let's see. We need 3 more. Because we have about 12 jobs total in each of these villages, so we want a total of 6 houses. Do we want to put them more like over here, or do we want to extend this out maybe? Or we already have this right here. We can put the houses up against right there. I think that'll be fine. Like right here. And there we go. And pause those as well. This is like a little future village right now. Not quite an actual village yet, but in the future it will. Actually, the future might be now. We have quite a few people that are just, you know, your typical people. So, we are going a bit down in food. Gatherer's hut will unpause you. And we'll unpause the forester's lodge. And we'll put 5 people in here. And we'll unpause 3 of the houses for the time being. We'll also unpause you. There's quite a bit to build. But obviously I know it's not going to be like built overnight or anything like that. It's going to take probably a full year for them to build this. I'm sure all the builders are living like over in these houses now. Whereas over here, I think we're doing pretty dang good. We do have 136 wood saved up. We have iron stored. The iron's gonna be the biggest one that we need to like start gathering more of, because tools. We don't want another tool apocalypse until skills are dehydrate. Everybody hydrate. That was like the smallest amount of water that I've ever drank in my life. I'm not used to it being on the side of my desk, okay? Like, I'm not used to the camera being over here and stuff anymore. It's not normal anymore, you guys. It's really not. I'm not used to it right now. I'm trying to get used to it, but it's not normal yet. Let's see. We have all of that going. Right now, we're kind of just building like small village after small village that can sustain itself. Or sustain the villages around it before we find like the spot where we really want to settle in fully. I mean, this is another good spot up here because then we can have like the docks and stuff. We'll just build a bridge across right here. I'm trying to avoid like giant bridges, but we're gonna have to at some point. I am thinking over here for kind of like the city center. Like, for example, we'll probably put the trading docks like right here, maybe. And then have the actual city up here. We might even have another forester's lodge over here with like a house or two. It might be like a forester, gatherer, hunt. Like, I kind of want to do the same setup over here again. I keep doing small ones though, that's the issue. But it is looking like it's keeping our wood up pretty high. So that is a benefit. Let's see. We have quite a few adults right now as well. So once they start to build these like houses and stuff, we will eventually become... Oh, a building caught fire. Which building? Oh no! Of course it's the frickin' gatherer's hut. Of course it's the frickin' gatherer's hut. There's not really much we can do about that either, and it's like in the forest. It's like a huge fire hazard. All of our progress is about to burn down. Of course it is. I thought we were doing so well. A wild crabominable has spawned. If anybody would like to try to catch it, feel free to. Oh, we have a max of 200 trees? No. No. I want a max of like 1,000 wood. And you have a max of 200. When do you at a max of like 500 probably. No, we'll leave it down at like 300 for now. Make sure that we don't use all of our wood constantly. Our houses, oh my goodness, I can't do anything to help them either. They have to just put it out themselves. Well, we might need to put a hold on all these projects so we can rebuild first. Let's go ahead and pause all of these again. And then we'll unpause. Or we'll obviously rebuild everything that gets burnt down. Getting something to eat. You might want to help put out the fire. The question mark tells me that you know that there's a fire going on. This entire little village. Yes, rain. Does rain actually help? Please tell me that rain actually. Does rain not help? We're gonna have to rebuild the gatherers. The crabominable has escaped. Brooker's been severely damaged. Yeah. Oh boy. I am glad that this didn't catch fire, if nothing else. The storage barn is okay. So that's good. Let's rebuild you, and rebuild you. We're gonna do 9 villagers, try to rebuild everything. I guess all the gatherers and the foresters can all go into this as well. We'll do 13 to get things built just as fast as possible because people are now homeless. We're definitely gonna need to up this priority. Increase priority, please. That way people can start bringing stuff over here. Okay, that just needs to be rebuilt now. The gatherer's hut's the biggest thing because without that, food, you guys, food is gonna be issues. Food is gonna start becoming an issue without the gatherer's hut. Okay, and now we can go ahead and put 4 more gatherers back in there. I misclicked. We still have 7 people who are homeless. There were 7 people living in these 2 houses, which is insane. Okay. And we still have 4 people who are homeless. Oh my goodness. How, you guys? Okay, I'll unpause you. And you. And you. Gatherer's huts. The Forester's Lodge. Those will all be on pause because we obviously need more houses because not everyone went back into the same housing as before, which is just annoying. Let's go and add back the 4 Foresters. Let's see. That really took a toll to like our wood production that we had going pretty good for a while there. We're just gonna put a path down right there so that way they can easily get in and out of right there. Okay. Kind of cool because it's like a tunnel, but it's also like hidden by all those trees right there. It really looks like you're gonna be coming into a very forested area eventually, but it really looks it right now. Okay, and it looks like everyone got their homes back, which is good. It's very good. Our food also took a toll from that because our gatherer's hut wasn't foraging the entire time. But it should now be foraging the entire time again, so we should be okay. We'll rebuild from that. Not that I... no, there's definitely enough jobs for all those people. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna slow down the speed a little bit to like... we're gonna unpause all of these buildings, so that way... everything can very easily just start being built. How many does that need? 19? We have 13. I'm gonna leave 1. So we have 12 builders at the moment. We're not gonna have enough jobs in this little area, so we need 12 jobs for this little area, but we'll be pretty close. I honestly don't even know if this little community sustains itself. Probably not, because there's not like a woodcutter or anything like... There's a woodcutter, but there's not like people gathering trees and stuff like that. Iron tools is maxed out right now. We're at year 9, you guys. We're doing pretty good for year 9. We're still expanding steadily. That's always a plus. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys for a second. I am gonna take a couple minutes of a break from 3 to 5 minutes probably. Make sure you guys do as well. We take these breaks about once an hour. I'm gonna be put on the BRB screen, so I will be right back. I'm gonna run a couple ads, and I will see you guys all. I want to reposition this so that way it's in a good spot. I'll see you guys all back in just a couple of minutes. See you guys. Wrong button. There we go. Okay, you guys, we are back. I have my little buddy Merlin on my lap, being all nice and cute. We'll see how long he stays up here. He'll probably want to get off pretty soon. But let's go ahead and resume the game. Continue just building up this little area, and hopefully our food goes back up soon as well. With the gatherer's hut, it definitely will start to go back up, for sure. We're gonna get rid of like 4 of these guys to go ahead and put them into the gatherers. Oh no, the gatherer has died of old age. Okay, so there's 8 builders right now. We definitely don't have enough adults at the moment for all these areas, but eventually we will. Okay, eventually we will. You want to get down, Mr. Merlin? Goodbye. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit more. And then we have the forester's hut, which we definitely need to add some more people to. Let's see. The foresters and gatherers are the 2 that I will actually put up to the max. The hunters, the woodcutter will probably have to wait a while as well, but the hunters definitely have to wait a while before we fully like upgrade them. Hunters are spread kind of thin, to be fair. There are 3 different huts now. Each of them have 2 people in it, which isn't too bad. Or no. Yeah, each of them have 2 people in the hunter's huts. People are becoming adults, and we're working as laborers. Let's see. Do we want another woodcutter, like, right away? We'll wait for this woodcutter for now, because currently we don't have any logs, so that's posing an issue. Let's see, as far as the forester's lodge goes, okay, yeah, there is still a little bit of, like, stone and iron and stuff in here. We also want to get rid of the stone and stuff on that side. No reason to still have it, you know? You know? Get rid of everything over here. There we go. The logs went up significantly actually already, which is a good sign. Let's see. And we're gonna go ahead and add that last woodcutter. We'll add the 2 hunters for 3 hunters. And there we go. This little area is fully functioning again. Foresters, woodcutters, hunters. This is the tailor who lives here, which is an interesting choice. The gatherer, woodcutter, gatherer, student, and child, and then hunters. So that way, hopefully, most of these villagers have as short of a distance as necessary to travel. Are getting quite a bit of leather put into there. And let's see, where do we want to put? I think we are going to put our city center kind of like in here, like in this area. So we're going to have like the docks over here and stuff. Let's see. So the market will there will probably be a market like over here. Just for example, then a lot of the houses will probably surround the market right here. And then surrounding this will have a lot of other like items and stuff like that. We're gonna wait though. We don't even really have enough people to be doing what we're doing right now. I do want to continue just getting more stone and stuff. I do kind of want to build a mine over here so that way We can add some more houses. So everyone in here is hunter, student, farmer. A couple of foresters and stuff thrown in there. The reserve of logs is low, which is why we want to stop for a second. We have 40 people though. And let's see. So we probably do want to build up a couple more houses. Or again, getting into the positive with food. Or a mine. The hard part is we can't fully rotate these in every single possible direction, which would be nice. Like, if these could be diagonal, it'd be amazing. A mawile escaped? Oh no, nobody caught it? But yeah, I think we'll have the mine probably be like right here. Let's go ahead and pause that though for now. And we'll go ahead and do the little pathway, like kind of starting to lead up to it. Over here. This is probably going to get very full very quickly with it. Well, maybe not. Honestly, with the mine right there, it might not. Because people are constantly coming and going. Putting stuff there, taking stuff out. So we'll have to see. But so far today, this is our biggest accomplishment, is this little area down here. Because this has given us quite a bit of extra land to like forage from and gather a bunch of food from, which will support the population down here. Over here, I think I do want to expand the farming all the ways to like the edge. So I think I do want to have an orchard though as well, a 7x7 orchard. A couple of them like right here. And then right here. What do we get? We have apples? Ooh. Okay. So we obviously need another farmer. Oh my goodness. Apples, please. I think those will be the last two farms that we put right there. Because farms are inefficient and stuff, but they give us a wider variety of foods, which people enjoy a little bit more. And we're going to extend the housing out over like right here. And then although it might not make a ton of sense, we might get rid of like this house or something in the future. So I think we're going to do like 2x2 little housing blocks. I kind of wish we also might just get rid of this hunter's lodge. So that way we can do a tunnel across like right here. So I honestly don't know how much venison that hunter's lodge like really brings in. It brings in a little bit, but not much compared to the other two places that we have going. Okay, people are starting to die of old age, which is great, fun, exciting. But yeah, this side and this side is gonna be like another big city center. We'll probably do another gatherers area directly right here, and then have like housing and stuff over here. And we'll probably do another gatherers area like in here, like I was saying as well. So honestly, before this is even built out, this will probably be the next area to be built out a bit more. But I do want to put a few more a little bit more housing like down in here, because we're definitely gonna need it. So I'm gonna put the 2 right there. And yeah, these people are not gonna have great lives. They're literally living like on the farm, or on the mine. But you know, housing ain't cheap, you guys. I'm sorry. And people will take what people can get. We'll add 1 builder just to have for whenever we need stuff built. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? You guys, there's a tornado. A frickin' tornado is going straight through our capital. Okay, please don't hit over here. Please. That cut our population in half. No, the tornado's gonna hit over here as well. Everybody run. literally everyone in these two cities pretty much died. Okay. We're gonna get rid of a woodcutter because we obviously don't need someone doing that right now. Same thing. We definitely want to get this rebuilt. That's fine being destroyed for a little while. We want to get this storage barn rebuilt. We definitely want to have at least one builder in all of this mess. We have 3 hunters still. We might just drop that down. I don't know. Gatherers, we have 4 of 4. I want to leave the teacher there. Okay. I guess prioritize. Well, that wiped out like our entire community, pretty much. Hello, Mad. How you doing? How did your Christmas go? A tornado! You just missed it. A tornado literally came through and destroyed everything. Now we have like homeless people. Oh, all of our tools were in there. Okay, yep, we have 2 things we need to prioritize. That and this. Rebuild. That's being rebuilt. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's awful, right? I think we're doomed. Oh my gosh. We had 3 separate cities. I only had 1 blacksmith. I think that was the biggest issue. Okay, there's still 1 person that doesn't know why they have it. Oh, there's a tailor. Okay, well, now we can have 2 people building stuff. Because we definitely need it. At least these 2 houses are pretty much done being built, I believe. Yeah. Oh, I guess they're rebuilding this house as well. Well, we were about to start expanding into like mining territory, but you know, the game said no. We need another blacksmith as soon as freaking possible. I'll rebuild all these things in a little bit. We want to raise the priority massively on this. The structure is being replaced. Okay, good, because like that's the back. Like we already have 2 people without tools, which is pretty bad considering there's only like 20 of us left now. Jeez. Your Christmas was great though. I'm glad that it was great, Matt. Mine was great to basically have a new PC setup, which is really cool. I might post a picture of it later. I don't have it fully cleaned up on my desk. Our office is still kind of messy as well. We're working on it though. We're trying to get it all cleaned up. Please tell me I have enough of everything. I think we do have enough resources to rebuild this. Let's see. You guys, we really just need to work on that right now. Please. We have this entire little area. I also got some upgrades. You got some upgrades for your stream? What were the upgrades? That's exciting. I don't know if I would necessarily call these like upgrades, but you know, it's I guess it is technically. I have a new monitor, so I have 3 monitors now. I have a new mouse, a new keyboard, which they're both perfect and beautiful. They're very ergonomic in style, which I really appreciate because, yeah, my brother and his girlfriend went ahead and bought me these things for Christmas. And then Patrick bought me, you saw my Switch last night, my new Animal Crossing Switch, which I was pretty excited about. You guys, I am so peeved. Okay, note to self, have more than one blacksmith at some points. Storage for produced goods is at capacity. Or is near capacity, okay. At least it didn't hit all of them completely. So eventually this community will grow again down here. I was planning on starting, literally like half of these houses are probably empty right now. Yeah. But there's like one person living in some of them, which I hate when they do that because then they don't have kids. New webcam, ring light, stream. Ooh, you got a stream deck and you've got a new kitty. So exciting. Go mad. The new kitty is very, very exciting. I will say that. Oh boy. We're about to have a tool apocalypse as well. We do have some leather for whenever we do. So upset. I'm so upset. We were doing so good and the game was just like, F you. Here's your first your second natural disaster. The first one was a fire that took out this entire like portion of our city. Now it's a tornado that took out 2 different portions of our city. What's next? I'm like scared to build an actual city center. We definitely need to make sure we have a bunch of like little offshoot towns. Because yeah, otherwise we're not gonna be in a good position. He's such a snuggle bug. Aww, cute. I'm glad he's a snuggle bug. I also didn't research a mod yet, but I'm sure there is one. I need to find a mod that allows us to go ahead and rename these villagers, these settlers, at some point. I don't know why if hopefully the stream's not crashing for you guys because it's showing me that like we're dropping a lot of frames and stuff, so I'm so sorry if we are. I don't know why. There's not much I can do about it. We also, me and Patrick need to talk about this when he gets home. Our internet provider. We might switch our internet provider very soon. So hopefully that goes well. Okay, come on guys. There we go. Oh, bless. And we got another person that was an adult. You were a blacksmith. Good luck. You need to sustain this entire civilization with tools. Luckily, I guess, since it wiped out our blacksmith, it also wiped out all of our tool storage and all of, like, everything else, basically. Hydrate, everybody hydrate. But yeah, so I guess if nothing else, that means that there probably won't be, like, a tool apocalypse, because that got rid of like half of our housing. Like literally half. Okay. Let's see. At least the blacksmith is gonna start producing tools now again. How long until that's done? I don't know. Might be a while until they start fully producing tools at the capacity that we really need it to be produced. Oh, someone got venison over here. Beautiful. Woodcutter, we're gonna wait to rebuild over here because this area doesn't necessarily need a woodcutter. I guess it's just nice to have multiple woodcutters and stuff like that in different spots, just in case something like what just happened happens. Okay. Okay, we're gonna just rebuild the tailor as well, so that way people don't get too cold. And then eventually we'll rebuild this area slowly but surely, but we also want to rebuild this area down here because this was our newer like food production area. But that's not until we have like 30 people again. Mind you, a wild cufant has appeared if anyone would like to try to catch it. It looks like Mad is trying to catch it, so everybody else make sure you get on it. Also, Mad, let me know, are the frames dropping like horrible or is it okay? Is the stream doing okay? Because like OBS is showing me that apparently frames are just dropping like mad. So let me know if you don't mind. Oh, that's a good sign. Another child was born. When children are born in this game, that's a good sign that you're doing something right. Okay. We're gonna keep that one like in reserve as a laborer for the time being. Oh boy, 53 and 13. Wow. Yeah, so that's another issue, is it's very possible. Oh, 21 and 0, 30. It's very, very possible that like this is a 33-year-old woman who has 2 children. From who? We don't know. They don't live together. Goofin escaped. No one caught it. Oh no. Okay. So I'm glad that we at least have one area that's still very productive. At least there's that. This is iron right here, right? Yeah. Let's see, and hopefully the blacksmith can curve the tool apocalypse that's currently taking place. It looks like he is curving it because we only have 6 people without tools at the moment, so that's a pretty good sign. And the blacksmith luckily has tools themselves. We had like over 100 tools stored. It's every few minutes. Oh no! I don't know why the stream is glitching out so bad. Give me like 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna see if I can fix it because it shouldn't be glitching out this horrible. Like, it's pretty bad. Let's be honest. It's glitching out pretty bad. It says kilobytes per second over 5,000, but you know, the Silver Queen 2. What does it mean, the silver? Did Patrick? No. Why does it say the Silver Queen 2? If you guys are wondering, our Wi-Fi name is the Silver Queen. It's detecting network problems right now. We're gonna try this out, troubleshoot it really quick, and see if it'll work. Next. Okay, see, look, now that I'm threatening the Wi-Fi, it's working way better. It's like, oh, never mind. Just kidding. Okay. The reserve of iron is low. Which, yeah, that's going to be an issue. Definitely want to gather all the iron that we can that's like close by. Which is why we were building an iron mine in the first place. Yeah, I think this is all the iron is over here now that's left. Everybody, I wish that there was like an emergency thing that we could ring or something, like a bell or something that you could place in the city. I'm sure there's a mod for that. Like whenever there's a tornado, people can take shelter. I don't know though, would I rather like have the people survive the tornado? Because if they do, that actually might pose a lot of other issues as well. Let's see. The thing that sucks about rebuilding is we have to wait a long time to grow our population for certain things. Let's go ahead and add 2 farmers right now. That's fine. Oh no. So let's go and add a couple of farmers, so that way we can at least get a slightly like larger variation in our diet again. Because as of now, we're not getting any. And then let's also go ahead and add a tailor as well to make some more hide coats. Because that's something else that we need. Oh, are those just like tools casually just laying down right there? That's kind of funny. Those are like massive tools. Look at how big they are. They're bigger than the people would be. Jeez. Okay, these are actually doing a little bit better than I was expecting for them to do. We'll see how much of a harvest we get this year, because it's already late summer. Yeah, we're only gonna get like a 4% yield from those crops, but we don't necessarily need them to survive, so that's the thing about it. Because it's okay if the crops don't do great this year. We're not relying on the crops. I'm relying on some people making it through school though, like dang. Yeah, now the majority of the population lives up here. This is where everything is like centralized at this point. Oh, this barn is constantly pretty full, so I know that they're dropping some stuff off over here now instead as well. And this barn is already filling up as well, which I am not too mad at. With the population we had, it wasn't going over like 5,000 too often, but now with this new population, it might be going over that a little bit more. The early autumn. Do we even get any like corn? And oh, we did. We got some corn and some peppers. Not very much, but we got a little bit. Which is kind of nice. We have 5 children and 2 students. I don't know when they finish schooling. Technically, also, like all these houses like have 1 person. One of these houses still don't even have anybody in it. These are all like older bachelors living in these houses up here, which is kind of funny, at least to me. Let's see, check. Checking other things. I never know when Patrick is gonna text me and stuff or something, so I just always want to make sure I check my phone. Figure out my words. Let's see. Okay. We would definitely have enough leather to make leather coats for everyone again. Especially if they're starting to get like torn up and stuff like that. They are the coldest coats that we can make, but they're still coats. We're just gonna kind of let our population sit here for a second. Jeez, we're literally back down to the population that you start with in this game. That's how much it dwindled our population down. It cut our population in more than half. More than in half, I'd even say. Luckily, it didn't hit right here, but it went down our main path right here. And then down and around to the other city lower. The lower city, so... or the lower town. That was really unfortunate. It really was. We just are kind of waiting for some students to age up into adults so they can be educated workers. Because I don't know if do we even have any uneducated workers? Let's see. With you, blacksmith, education, no. So yeah, some of these people aren't educated. Honestly, the blacksmith should be educated if I'm being completely honest. Educated, no. Yeah, so a decent amount of these workers that we have right now supposedly aren't educated. Let's see, student is 10. I think they stop being students when they're 18. So yeah, it takes a little bit longer for them to become laborers, but probably worth it. Probably worth it. And currently the laborers, I think, are just out collecting everything. We might have them start going a little bit further for like iron and stuff like that, because we definitely need all the iron that we can get. And then also for some stone. Feel kind of bad making them go so far to collect these items, but we really need the resources at the moment. Especially since, like... yeah, it'll just take a really long time to get those resources. Like, these ones might not take as long, so there's like a little stockpile over here, but the ones over there are going to take way longer to get, I imagine. I'm going to add another farmer. Since we have room for another one. Because might as well, right? Let's see. Are any of our farmers, like, educated? Yeah. So some of our farmers are educated. Surprised the farmers are the ones that are educated and not the blacksmith. That's kind of funny. But obviously the blacksmith's doing fine. Like, we have 34 tools right now. We have that one extra laborer just in case we need them for anything else. Once we get back up to 6 farmers, I'll be happy. So right here, there are 6, 7, 8, 9 jobs. So that means we'd only really want like 4 or 5, like 5 houses around here. And we have 5 right here, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 houses right here, so we're good for about 16 jobs up in this area. This little area was a perfect little area. Like, it was actually a well done area, and I'm so sad. This one isn't as efficient, I don't think. This one's a little bit less efficient. It's still efficient enough for now, for sure. We also probably want to go ahead and put, like, a herbalist at some point somewhere. But you can just see where this tornado, like, the path that it took, because there's no trees. Where did it, oh, I guess it stopped, like, down here. You can say, did it even stop? Okay. You guys, we're trying to get more achievements in this game, not get less achievements. Come on, game. Like, come on, game. How have we not gotten this iron yet right here? It's so close to us. I always wonder that. Sometimes, like, some iron will go, like, unmined really close to the civilization. I'm just like, how? I guess I've just missed it. Which, right now, we're just waiting for someone else to age up. Because, once again, we're maxed out on everything. Maximum leather coats are 150. We have 81 right now in storage, which is good. I wish that some of the tools would be stored up here as well, because some of the hide coats are stored up here. Once we have the marketplace, they will be grabbing stuff from like everywhere to fulfill the needs of the houses in this area. So all right here is probably going to be like urban population. In my mind, like urban population more or less. We'll probably have a lot of people in here that live and work. And this will probably be where all the blacksmiths, all of the teachers, everything like that are. And then we'll have all these other like little smaller communities that do like farming and stuff like that. And it'll just kind of, that's what my thought is at least. Like this will be urban versus all the other rural areas. And then around it we'll have like foresting and gathering lodges again. Like probably another one like right here, like I said. We have one right here. So people will spread out, hopefully. And then all the raw resources that we're creating in these other smaller communities will eventually be brought over here to be refined. Is basically what we're gonna be doing. How far those resources have to travel isn't my business. I'm just kidding. It probably will have some sort of impact, but I'm fine with that. Our storage barns are pretty much full right now, which I'm not gonna say is a bad thing. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Let's see. We definitely want to get that trader built pretty quickly as well, whenever we can. After what just happened. Oh. On the wrong side. There we go. I'm thinking of putting them about like right here. Wait, why can't we place it? There we go. Hello, Mello. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A wild shellmet has appeared. If anybody would like to try to catch it, feel free to. I need to like turn this one. No, it was better than it. Where was it? I'm pretty sure. So that does that, that does that. There we go. I forgot that I could do that with this chair. I forgot that I can make the arms like expand out a little bit. Let's see. This little community is doing so good. And then you like come down here and look at all the other communities and you're just like, oh. That one community is doing really good. The other ones are destroyed. Got it. It takes so long for people to age up, though. I'm not prepared for like when these elders start dying off. There's someone in their 70s right now. Like, what are we gonna do when that happens? Need some more farming done. You guys, what are like your favorite city builders and stuff like that? Let me know. Banished is definitely up there for me. What are your guys' favorites? I don't know how we were able to reverse all these things from happening. Insane. People are becoming students. There's no one to replace the blacksmith, and the blacksmith is more important. Actually, we might take away the tailor for a little bit. The tailor has a pretty big stockpile for the time being. We'll just reallocate them. Okay, we have 5 students right now, which is good. Very good. We just need for those 5 students to become laborers. Yeah, like this one, for example, the farmer and her 2 children are students, 16 and 11. So one of them will age out in like two years, quote unquote. Obviously, they don't actually live for like the full year. That would take so long, or the seasons would have to be way shorter in the game. Just gonna throw that out there. Oh, my nose is itchy. I love it when my nose is itchy. Look at all the little deer coming along. Can you guys believe that this was our starting area too, right here? And this is the area that got destroyed. Like, we're rebuilding this area now. I can't believe that we got knocked back down to 17 people. That's insane. Okay, we have 1 extra laborer now. They're probably just gonna go and get a bunch of stuff. I'm assuming, yeah, it was the other student who was in here. Which, no idea where they actually moved to. Oh, right there. So I guess when you turn... Oh, it just depends on, I guess, how fast you do your schooling. 17 or 18, you'll become a laborer. Because this student right here is 18 years old. So I guess it just depends. The reserve of iron is low. I know. I have people working on that game. Hopefully, at least. A child was born. Ooh. Was it to those... No, it wasn't to their super young couple. A hunter and a farmer. How lovely. They have probably been here since the beginning. At least Arleton has. He's probably one of the original children from this game. From this save. So it's kind of insane to think about how long some of these families have been alive. Especially since like 90% of the population got wiped out not that like a second ago. Which is also why I'm terrified of having the urban population that I'm wanting to put over here. We'll have like the urban population and all the rural populations. And hopefully that'll be okay. I'm hoping. If nothing else, the tornado would probably go like through like a portion of the urban population if it does ever hit there. I don't know. The thing is, I would think that these little areas are pretty protected too, but nope, the tornado just went right over this and right through there. Because like all of these have hills around them, which is the other crazy part. Because all of these are like on a hilly area. Like we're basically building the Incan Empire right now with our little civilization. Okay, a farmer and a laborer. Oh, that's why. Because of... Oh, and a hunter died of... Was it that older couple? It was that older couple who just died. No. Okay, well, I'm glad we had the 2 laborers to, like, fill in for them for a second. Because that would have been an issue. It wouldn't have been that big of an issue. The reserve of iron is low. The one good thing about whenever people do die out, as horrible as it sounds, is it allows for a new family, a new younger family to move in. But right now, it's going to be a while until anything like that happens. Finally, another child's been born. Oh no, whoever was in there just moved out. To this woman, Gracie. Gracie has a lot of children. But not enough. We need more. The forester child, forester farmer, farmer students, teacher, and no one lives in there anymore. Blacksmith, farmer, hunter. So I guess she moved into that house instead. Where did the guy go though? Like, did he? Oh, I think he replaced the forester or something. So he's probably over here now. Hunter, forester, gatherer, student, forester, woodcutter, hunter, gatherer, and a student. I actually don't know where he moved to. So I don't think there's any houses. Yeah, there's not like a house down here or anything like that. I don't know what house they moved into. Let's see. We're just trying to like build up our population again, you guys. I am worried that the teacher's gonna die. They're 45. We're good. We still have a while with the teacher. Let's see. Oh my goodness, this is taking so long to get more laborers, and whenever they come, they instantly just replace those that are dying. Because all of our current, like, working force is mostly, like, in their later years. It's gonna take us a hot minute to build back up our population here in Zion's Village. Oh. And it's not even like we're a single community. We're basically two communities working together. Which I do think is interesting. I do want to watch some other people stream Banished and just play Banished as well at some point. Because it would probably give me some pretty good ideas on like how to format the cities or the towns. It's kind of like you're going to probably have like one big city surrounded by villages. Oh, we finally have an adult. We're gonna leave them there though because we have so many elderly people that I want at least like 5 laborers right now, because they're eventually gonna start dropping like flies and it's gonna become an issue. Let's see. We're just gonna it is kind of fun though and satisfying to just sit here and watch how the world just kind of grows around us and everything. It is actually a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying myself just sitting here and watching them. It's kind of like watching an ant colony as a kid. Did you guys ever have ant colonies? I really want to get an Ants Canada ant colony. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that YouTube channel, but Ants Canada is really cool. I don't believe they're based in Canada anymore. I believe they're based in the Philippines now. But they have some really cool like ant colonies and stuff. The only issue is you have to get the ants from somewhere else, either in their nuptial flights around like your area, or whatever, like, or purchasing them from other retailers, which is unfortunate because it would be so much easier. I would much prefer to like purchase them through Ants Canada, but I don't think that's a build. Like, they don't have that possibility yet. I wish they did. Okay, we have 2 laborers. I'm gonna leave the 2 laborers so that way they can go out and collect iron and stone and resources right now, because we're also running low on iron and stone. Just because we were originally going to make this like a mining / farming town right here with the mine. But then the tornado came through, obviously. So that put a big damper on it. And we also need to make sure we keep iron stores up for tools. It does look like they did collect all the iron down here. It is incredibly enjoyable to sit in a nice warm house, have some food, and watch peasants do manual labor. I mean, exactly. Exactly, Mortal Smurf. That's exactly what I'm thinking. But yeah, it's kind of satisfying too to see that we were able to survive that tornado. I didn't think we were going to be able to. Just for reference again, in case anybody wasn't here, the tornado started right here, so it spared this portion of our village, which only has about enough housing for like 12 people. But then it came down here into like what we were trying to make kind of like a mining area. I'm gonna put the mine, I think I'm gonna put a stone quarry over here, and it completely wipes them out, minus like the teacher and the hunters. And it still wiped out some of the hunters too. And then it came down right here and wiped out this entire village. This entire portion of our village down here was just gone. Wiped off the face of the earth. No longer exists. We could probably honestly, let's go ahead and put one builder and start just like rebuilding all this stuff. Or some of this stuff right now. So that way we have like a builder and then also just another person doing stuff. We paused the tailor for the blacksmith. We don't have any iron right now. Get rid of the blacksmith and go back to the tailor, because I think the tailor has some more leather to work with again. I think they had capped out how much they could have. Storage for produced goods is near oh, are you serious? Fully? It's almost near capacity. We are producing enough food for a lot more people than we need. So we might take out some gatherers. We only have 4 gatherers though. We might take out and drop it down to like 3 to give us an extra laborer in case we end up needing them. A gatherer, and then someone replace the gatherer, but you know. So maybe if nothing else, we should go ahead and rebuild this guy. Down here as well. So that way produced goods can continue to be stored up. I know storage for produced goods is near capacity. Thank you, game. We don't have as many people living as we did, so we weren't producing a large excess of food before. Now we are all of a sudden. This builder's gonna pass away soon. Which is fine, because it's the builder, but still, that sucks. Game, I understand. That one's at 96%. That one's at 100%, so... you know. I kind of don't want to add more storage barns, because we'll get more storage capacity as we expand. So I'll make like a storage area. There's probably going to be a couple storage barns over here near this guy. Whenever we get this built, so that way like by the trader there'll be a decent amount of, I think the trader will actually take goods as well, just like in it. Let's see, like right here. I like want to do that, but I don't, because I know it'll take up more room from our forester and our gatherers huts and stuff, so we're gonna leave it like that. Let's see. Oh, did we fully? Yeah, it's 100% full, so we can't place anything else in here. That's fine. I'd rather it be full than us not have enough of anything. You know? I'd much prefer for it to be full. We need 16 stone and 48 logs. I understand we were about to have some more produced goods capacity once the storage barn is built, but they're deciding to build the path first, I think, right now. Yeah. We have like almost 800 wood stored up, which is the most I've ever had. Just because we didn't need to use as much to rebuild everything. And then, yeah. I'm really impressed by that. I've never had that much wood just stored in places. Which means I'm sure that, yeah, this entire thing is full to the brim. Pretty much. 93% full. And then becoming a laborer! Woo! Honestly, I might get rid of one of the farmers in order to add an extra builder. See, there's a builder there. Farmer, tailor, child. Ugh. I want our population to just blow up again. Also, there's a wild Corvus Squire. If anyone would like to try to catch it, feel free to. Let's see. I guess at least this area has been rebuilt. If nothing else. Our population is unfortunate because we're pretty much dying as fast as we're gaining new people right now. Which isn't great. But we're getting there. We have 2 people. I'm going to leave them because people look like they're about to die. We're starting to have a younger demographic right now again. Minus a couple of people who are a little bit older. 55. Yeah, these people are all in their 50s. And pretty much, yeah, like there's people who are 20-year gaps living in these houses together. Yeah, like this forester is literally 81 years old. So we'll leave those laborers in there for a second. How has this not been? I guess because they're probably working on getting resources right now. Let's go ahead and go into our settings. And increase the priority like twice on that. Whereas I'm assuming this person's probably like a laborer. I couldn't catch them. Which, yeah, that resource gathering is going to take a pretty long time to do. Children are being born. People are becoming students. Oh my goodness, this is the tornado. The tornado literally happened, what, 5 years ago at this point? In the game, like game time 5 years ago. Our population has only gained by 3. Three working adults. That's how big our population has gained. That's how much population we've gained. Which is not great. Let's see, we need 48 logs and 16 stone. Which they're starting to put everything in there. Which, yeah, we might start upgrading. Whenever we move into the big city, we're definitely going to upgrade the houses to be like actual stone houses. These small villages I wanted to leave as wooden houses, but I'm debating if that was a good idea because we've had so many issues. Not that stone houses would have kept us from being destroyed by a tornado, but still. You know? Yeah, so I guess people in communities a little bit further away are students for a bit longer. Just because, like, this person is 19 and still a student. Because the school's further away. Which makes sense. And the other student's probably even here, yeah, and there's 11. So I guess that makes sense because they go to school and then they leave right away, pretty much. And do it all over again. The 48 out of 48 logs, and now we just need the stone to rebuild that. Hopefully here soon. Becoming an adult and is working as a laborer. Woo, we have another one. Okay. Let's go ahead and add one more builder. And hopefully this will be built up very soon. Okay, we have 2 students, 21 adults, 4 children. Great. We have more food than we can think to do with at the moment. I am going to slow the speed down ever so slightly, and we're going to go ahead and take another break. It's been another hour, you guys. Can you believe it? I'm having fun, so it's going by actually pretty quickly for me. But I will be back in like 3 to 5 minutes, you guys. I'm going to slow it down to like maybe 5 times speed is fine. I'm not expecting for anything else to go awry, crossing our fingers, because stuff has really been going awry in this stream. But I will see you guys back in just 3 to 5 minutes, and we'll get started with the game once again, and hopefully build our population back up. That's what our goal is right now. Build the population back up to where it's sustainable again. I will see you guys in just a couple minutes. Okay, you guys, we are back. Let's go back up into the game. Click on resume and continue. It looks like people just got like really moved around the entire time I was gone. Let's get rid of those builders. Let's go ahead and throw someone back into the blacksmith. Let's go ahead and throw in a couple more. Oh, let's go ahead and throw another forester back up because it looks like the forester might have died. And let's throw back another gatherer for now. And we'll do some more farmers in a bit once farming becomes more of a useful one. Because right now, again, we're just trying to build up our freaking population. There's already food being put down there because we have so much excess since our population is so small at the moment. But, yeah. Let's see. I have some stuffed mushrooms. I'm gonna eat them with chopsticks because it's the easiest way to do it. We ran out of forks. I can pick them up. Mushrooms are really slippery. I have to get whatever my grandma put in these mushrooms. They're so good. So good. I think I'm honestly gonna stuff them with my mom's stuffing that she gave me from Christmas. As well. My grandma made a bunch of stuffed mushrooms, but she also gave me like an entire pack of like mushrooms she didn't use. But she said they wouldn't eat them. And I was like, yes, please. I made mushrooms, eggs, hash browns with red chili and tortas this morning. Which, if you guys speak Spanish, what are tortas to you? Because, yeah, for me they're like little fried eggs. Like a specific kind of fried egg. I don't remember if it's just the yolk or just the egg white, and we just put it and we fry it like that, and then we put it in chili, like in red chili sauce. And that's a torta to me. But what are they to you guys? I've always, like, I'm curious because I know, like, for people from Mexico, they're typically sandwiches. From Puerto Rico, they're typically like these bananas or plantains that are fried, I believe, or baked or fried or something like that. So if you guys are from somewhere else, let me know. I don't know what they are in every country, just a couple of different places. Okay, game, thank you. I understand that my iron is low. Thank you for telling me. I'm just checking my phone really quick, you guys. We're just literally waiting for our population to grow right now. Like, everything's already set. Just a waiting game at this point. No, the Dunsparce escaped! That's unfortunate. No one wanted the Dunsparce. Okay, we're finally getting like an orchard as well, so we should have a little bit of a more variety for our food again, which will also be good. As you know, food variety is actually always good. What do you guys also, for everyone who's still here and wants to participate in chat, what do you guys eat for like Christmas dinner or breakfast or whatever you guys end up doing? Or holiday, like whatever holiday you celebrate, even if it's not Christmas, it's like Hanukkah. Or I know there's other holidays around the same time of year, I just don't know what they are. But whatever it is, what do you guys typically eat? Is it like very traditional food? Is it traditional food to that region specifically? Because like here, for Christmas and stuff like that, we eat tamales, pozole, we make empanaditas specifically for Christmas and New Year's. They're a very like special dish for us to make. And stuff like that. Like we make very traditional, very, very special dishes rather than anything else. I'm just curious as like what you guys end up making. Okay, let's go and get some builders and let's go and just like rebuild all of this stuff. Specifically the houses first. So that way it takes a while to do that. And then we'll come back to like rebuild the Forester's Lodge and the Gatherer's Hut, the Hunters and the Woodcutters. It's like a job for 23 people and there's 2 people doing it. So it's gonna take a while. We could honestly even use more farmers at this point, but I'll let them start to rebuild down here. So that way we have 3 communities again. So that way if another tornado does come through, hopefully it doesn't take out all 3. Whew. Was not expecting those to be so juicy. I may have dropped a tablet of mushroom juice on my pan. That's lovely. Kind of gross. At least it's not oil or anything. Oil is probably like the worst thing to drop on your pants. At least in my opinion. It like does not like to come out with a lot of things. Also, again, I'm sorry that I've been straying away so much from The Sims 4, in case any of you guys really like The Sims 4. It just hasn't been my personal jam recently. Okay, both of these are just capped out on how much they can produce. Which I am fine with. I'd rather have them capped out than anything else. Okay. All of this stuff is going to be rebuilt again soon, hopefully. Then we'll also want to get the trading posts up and going, probably right after this stuff is built. That way, if there is another like mega apocalypse like that, we can very easily like come back from it. Hopefully, I hope that we can at least. Let's see. All the deer are just casually coming through here. It is kind of crazy how you can just see the line of destruction that went through. Over here, it hasn't regrown as much yet. Over here, because it literally started from back here. Let's see. We have another laborer. And they replaced somebody. That's fine. That's why we get the laborers. So that way we can replace the people who die of old age by accident. Like, not by accident. If you accidentally die of old age, obviously. Duh. Happiness isn't great. I kind of want to build a well. I think it's because people are dying and there's no cemetery. A builder died of old age. Dang. The reserve of iron is low. And we're still only at 20 pop. You guys, tornadoes are devastating, especially early game. I'm like, should we have just restarted? No, we've made way too much progress. Like when some areas we're not doing great, like in iron and stone. We're not doing super great right now, but in things like logs and stuff like that, we're doing phenomenal in. So let's see, how many jobs did I say there were going to be? There's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's 15, so 25 jobs. So we probably want like 12 houses in this general area at some point. At least. If not a few more. And because of that, I am going to go ahead and build this road a bit further. We're going to connect it right here. And we're just going to start setting up some houses right here. Oh. Whoops. I actually did that road wrong. Oh well. Or did I? Because right here they have to be up by 1. That gives us 3 more houses, which gives us a grand total of 3, 6, 8, 9, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if we have like 1 more house somewhere, we'll be pretty much set for the jobs that are going to be in this area. Eventually. So there's like farmers, builders, laborers, the tailor, hunter. The teacher is 67 now. We want to make sure we always have a laborer in there because that teacher is getting old. And if the teacher dies, we're going to be having some issues. We're going to be having some issues. Okay. And all these are already set up to be built. Wow, that was really fast. Are all these things like... Oh, wow. Yeah, a lot of these things are actually already built. Like the hunter's cabin is here. There's 1 of 3 people in here, so I think we only have 3 hunters right now. Yeah, which is fine. Venison isn't one of the things that I'm like, we need more of. So, we're fine with that. If stuff isn't working at like peak efficiency for the time being, I'm okay with that. I also want to make kind of like a stockpile area over here. If we can. Maybe behind the school right here. Make a little 4x10 stockpile for all the miners. Let's see, and how close can you get? I think it's like right here. We'll do that. There'll be a little bit of like a 2x2 road, but then it'll go back down to a 1. Or a 2 wide road? No, what do you call it? Yeah, like a 2 wide road, I guess. Let's see. I guess let's just attach this road right here as well, because why not at this point? Yeah, and there's like no demand for any of this stuff, so that's why I think it's not being built right now. We definitely have enough logs and stones to build this, so we might get this built soon. We do have 5 children. Storage for produced goods is nearly at capacity, which is insane that they've been bringing stuff all the ways down here this entire time. Which is fine. We'll just leave it at capacity because I don't want to put storage barns anywhere else right now. Let's see, how big is a quarry? Let's see. So it could fit along right here, which I think is what we're gonna do. And that's another like 15 jobs. We'll probably line like right here with housing. Eventually. We currently have like 1,000 logs, which is insane. Absolutely insane. Let's see. We need iron to build the quarry, and we need stone to build the mine. We'll probably build the mine first because I don't think we have enough iron for anything else at the moment. Let's see. Come on, guys. No one wants to build any of this stuff. Everyone who's a laborer, just start pumping out some babies. Please. We need it. Oh, the teacher is now a 25-year-old man. The 65-year-old is like, I'm done dealing with kids. I've been dealing with them my entire life. Taylor died of old age and was replaced. Okay. Let's see. I understand, game. Everything is nearly at capacity. I get it. I know. Something I've realized now that me and Patrick have more Instagrams, Instagram really likes to let you know these people follow you, but you don't follow them back. Specifically on like our pet account, since our pet account's like a pet account, we're not gonna follow absolutely everyone back. In case anyone's wondering why we're not following you guys back, it's not personal. It's just like it's a pet account. The pet accounts are probably only gonna follow other pet accounts and stuff like that. That we like, but yeah, it's just... We're at like capacity for wood right now, which is insane to think about. I've never been at capacity for wood storage ever. Oh, we're actually yielding some apples this year. Awesome. Our orchard is finally starting to yield something, which will hopefully bring up happiness since apples will be something new. There's a wild Pichu. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really quick gonna do exclamation point pokey catch to that one because I kind of want that one, you guys. I kind of want a Pichu. That would be nice, you know? A little Pichu. They're really cute. Oh, finally got around to building this house down here. The one builder that we have. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have enough stuff for like 40 people. We used to be at 40 people. Here's goods. It's not at capacity yet, game. People are coming back over here to stock up their houses with food and stuff. Like, this house literally doesn't even have any food in it yet. They need to stock it with their food. Someone died of old age, someone replaced them, and thus is the cycle of life. And such is the cycle of life, I guess I should say. This road should probably be a 2x2 for a little bit longer. Before it narrows down to a 1. Or a 2 by however long that road is. A child named Treen was born, and when they became a teen, they were so crazy that that's just their stereotype now. They're called teens. I actually caught the Pichu I was trying to catch. See, you guys, you just need to try. I don't know how I caught that. I'm really impressed, actually, that I actually managed to catch it. See, you guys have a bunch of stuff in your inventory. You're just the builder and the builder's child. Got it. Builder and the builder's child live all by themselves because they're not needed in like close proximity to civilization right now. Let's see. At least we do have some iron and some stone. Have they like really already gotten all the iron and stone from... Oh, wow. Yeah, they've actually gotten quite a bit of it. From over here, they haven't. I think they're starting to work on getting it from over here. But from back over there, they'd gotten a lot of it already. Also, it looks like the forest is finally starting to spread again in here. It's starting to close up the gap from literally like 10 years ago at this point from that tornado, which is also beautiful. You guys, I need to like learn more about this mouse that my brother gave me because I want to learn how to do the buttons. How to make the buttons work. Certain buttons. I think I'm just going to make them do like 1, 2, 3. I have like my 1, 2, 3 buttons. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something like that. So that way I have like the first 5 slots if I ever play an MMO or anything like that. Easy access. Easy access. That's what it's all about, right? So we do have a surplus of food. We might honestly want to start building one of these guys. I'm going to unlock it. Whenever it gets built, it gets built. It's going to take a long time, but... You know? We have a surplus of food that we could be selling. At some point. I think I'm gonna put like a couple storage barns like right here as well. This is just gonna kind of be like our docks area. Oh no, we can put one like right there. We'll put them like right next to it. Just a couple storage barns, which will eventually be built. Whenever we have like the more urban areas, they're definitely gonna have enough resources because right now we're overstocked on resources from these villages. I think like once we have like a child boom, that's when our civilization is really gonna start taking off again. Oh, Gracie, you like single-handedly helped repopulate this world. And she's now 66. Happiness is a 1 or is a half a star. Why? Why is it just at half a star? That's so bad. Okay. I didn't think it was that sad to live here. You guys, those stuffed mushrooms were... I literally for lunch had cookies and stuffed mushrooms and I'm not upset about it. Oh shoot, we built that within the foresters area. Didn't realize either of these have. They don't yet. Okay. So I can go ahead and get rid of those. Because yeah, I think I checked to make sure that that wasn't really in the foresters. I forgot to check to see if the warehouses were. Let's build the warehouses then on the opposite side. Like we can build a couple like right here. There we go. No labor is able to replace... Oh no, wait. Who was it that died? A forester. Honestly, we have over 1,000 logs saved. I'm okay with it. Let's see. We literally have food from like a decade ago, probably still in our storage somewhere. Are people actually living over here? A builder, and then a hunter and their children. Oh, we got a couple more laborers. Awesome, okay. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and add... Let's add a builder. And we'll keep 2 laborers for now. Because we want to make sure that we keep laborers and builders up, you know? We'll have 2 and 2. We don't need more food produced right now at the moment. But more builders would be great, so that way we can add houses and people will start to have children in those houses, hopefully. Let's see, we have 9 children and 2 students right now. Definitely gonna have like a big boom of people again soon, hopefully. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers that we do, because we really need it. How's everyone else doing? Yeah. How's everyone else doing today? What's everyone been up to? Stir has become a student. The names sometimes on these guys. All of these got destroyed. I honestly could have rebuilt this city to make more sense too, but oh well. It's fine. Here. I like how the first thing they rebuilt was the hunting cabin. That was like the least of concern thing to build out of everything. The hunting cabin was just kind of extra for extra food production. Matharitsa has been born. Matharitsa. I don't know how you'd actually say that name. See. I almost hit cut. Let's see. Okay, we got like a 70% yield on the apples. Pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. I feel like we need to have like a 2x2 road. Like a... Or at least have it go like to right there before it goes into a 1x1. I don't know, it just looks strange. I feel like it needs to be like a 3x3 road, like a big giant road, but that's just wasting space, especially since this is like for forests and gathering and stuff like that. Storage for produced goods is full. Thank you, game. Thank you. I appreciate you telling me that the storage is full. In all honesty, these people should be bringing their food that they're making on their own home. Imagine having this much like food, like even having like venison too alongside with all the vegetables. That's a pretty big luxury in my opinion. That's pretty nice. Builders, students, children, all living in harmony until tornado attacked and wiped out over half our population. Is there anyone even still alive from back then? I don't know that there is. If Gracie is still alive, then Wilmer's I think was born right after. No, I think Gracie died. Just unfortunate. Bernelia, I think she was alive too. She might be one of the last people alive from pre-tornado. Unless is Gracie somewhere over now. Let's see. Devon's Lucilia was definitely alive back then. I think Cade was born like right after. Gracie's right here. I knew she was alive, so she's become a gatherer instead. In her old age, she's decided to be a gatherer. Rather than anything else. 99% full. Oh my goodness. Let's see. the good, we're at capacity. Thank you, game. The reserve of iron is low. Stuff's at capacity and stuff is at low. There's not enough of it. You can never be happy. The reason why is because they're trying to build this right now. It takes 30, or this takes 40 iron. That barely even put a dent in the logs, by the way. Once we build all of this area up, that'll probably put a pretty big dent in the logs. I want to get up to a population of like 40 people again, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it in this stream. When we started this stream, we were at about 20. Currently, we have a decent amount. Well, we were at 40 adults, like working adults at the same time, which is kind of a goal again. Which is a lot harder to come back from something like that than I realized. Anyone else need more food? If you guys need more food, you can come get more food. We have plenty of food. Plenty of food. Please, people, come back and get more food. Like, please, I'm begging you. We need to get rid of our food. Lucilia, no! Latrina replaced Lucilia? That's kind of funny. Her name's kind of funny. Latrina. Latrine. You guys, should I start doing daily vlogs? I need to actually sit down and catch up on like doing all of like my social media stuff. But I also need to catch up on housework. It's like a double-edged sword right now. And I don't know which one to catch up on first. I'm like, should I do housework first or should I do like the things that I'm doing for work first? Probably the thing that I'm doing for work first. That's just how it typically goes. But also, our apartment really needs it. Like, how clean it is in here right now is astronomically better than what it was before. Astronomically. I was just checking because I think the light on the chair might have fallen down. But no, you can still see the light over there. So I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. A wild Skarmory appeared. If anyone would like to try to catch it, feel free to. I don't even know. What is a Skarmory? Do you guys know what a Skarmory is? Also, have any of you gotten the new Pokemon remastered games? I was debating getting them. I kind of want to get all the Legend of Zelda and all the Pokemon games. Because I've gotten, like, obviously Breath of the Wild is really good. But I've also always just wanted to be into Zelda, as weird as that sounds. I never was, like, I never had Zelda games growing up or anything. But I've always wanted to have some. Now that I have Breath of the Wild, I was really excited about that. Because Legend of Zelda's, like, aesthetic just fits my own personal aesthetic so well. As weird as that may sound. Hiya, I'm back. Welcome back, Mad. We still only have like 20 population and we're on year 22 because of this freaking tornado. The freaking tornado. Insane how detrimental that can be to your population. It can be so detrimental, it's not even funny. Gotta get making babies. I'm trying to. You know how many houses? There's like empty houses. That's how many houses we have right now. I'm trying to get them to make more babies and they're not making more babies. But you missed it, Matt. I was just ranting about how I don't know what I should do more. Like if I should really be trying to catch up on social media and catch up on like uploading live streams and stuff like that more, or if I should be catching up or trying to catch up on other things more. Oh look, okay, we have a trading post now. Inventory. So we're probably gonna go ahead and put like 100 of these. We're definitely gonna put like 100 firewood. We'll probably put like 100 of a couple other things as well, like onions, things that we like have an excess of. We're definitely gonna put like probably 100 venison in here. Let's see. Iron tools, we might go ahead and put for now. We're not gonna put any iron tools in here, but hide coats, we might go ahead and put like 50 hide coats in here. Which means we're gonna need to relieve someone and make someone a trader. That way at least we have one trader. Let's go and do like 100 mushrooms. 100 roots. In case anyone ever comes with stuff that we like desperately need or want. And we have all this stuff in here. Hopefully we can come work it out to like a trade of some sort. Okay, so this person's now a trader over here. Which I guess in reality I would need like one more house or someone to like be working here as well. What did they bring? A bunch of firewood. Which is absolutely fine because we have so much firewood. The Scarmony escaped! No! Also, this may bring in, I think more people will come if we have a trading post. Possibly. I don't know for sure. Oh no! Gracie died! Gracie, I think, was one of the last people. I think she was the last person who was alive when that tornado hit. We're in an entirely different generation now from when the tornado originally hit, and we only have 20 people total. Like 20 working people. Storage for produced goods is at capacity. Thank you, game. I understand. Wow, right? Insane. Insane, I tell you. For trade. Value of all of these is pretty low, but the value of like a hide coat is pretty high, and the value of firewood is pretty high. We honestly might up these each to like venison. I'm gonna keep at 100. We might up the amount of roots to 500, and then like mushrooms, like 500. Berries, 500. Onions, all these things that are gatherable, just so we have a pretty high trade value with just those. Because right now we're producing so much excess that I don't feel upset with having that much of those items in here. Like literally, I'm pretty sure like we have all of those items that we need pretty much in this one, and that's it. Like, look, they're literally putting, like, venison and roots and berries and apples and stuff out here because there's not enough room in here. That's how much excess we're producing right now. Insane. We're gonna add another builder in here so that way the builders can continue to, like, be building different houses. Yeah, like, literally half of these are empty right now. Specifically, I want these to be built as soon as possible. We'll see. We shall see. Trade. But yeah, although it's only valued at 1, having 375, or like 500 of them in total over time, this is a pretty high value. Like firewood will have like 400 total value. Hide coats will be a pretty high value. Same with venison. Like 300, even though we just have 100. We might actually up them, the venison. Like we literally have, we might put that up to 500 as well. We just have so much of it right now, at least, that it's okay. Like we have 2,000 venison in here, for example. I'm not worried about our people going hungry because we have a bunch of items in here for trade. And look, there's already a trading boat coming. Like, if we could get some livestock, that would be beautiful. Not that we can, like, farm the livestock right now, but that would be pretty great if we could. Because then we could start making better than leather coats. We could start making, like, woolen leather coats. For trade, they just have firewood, and they'll only accept firewood and hide coats. No, I'm good. I am good. Do not need firewood right now, believe me. We do not need many things right now, actually. There's a lot of stuff that we don't need at this moment. I'm trying to make like an area that's fully just self-sufficient at some point. That would be perfect. Let's see. Okay, honestly, this is at 300 right now. We might up it a little bit more. Like 500. We're producing, we have so many extra logs, we can produce the extra firewood. This is already 64. I say already, and yeah, already 64% full. We're finally building this area back up though, which is kind of nice. It just took like 10 years. 10 years in game for how fast people age, because people gain like 4 years per year in game, I feel like, at least. So, oh, wow. It took like 2 generations to build this back up. You know? Like 2, you guys. Just think about that. Like 2 generations. From where we were. It's insane. Why? Oh, look, we're building another storage barn right here. So our capacity for everything will go up by quite a bit again. Inventory. We have quite a bit. We're pretty much where we want to be on inventory right now. I guess we'll up another woodcutter. Forester. We have a lot of jobs that need to be filled right now. We just don't have enough people. I'd rather keep the 3 people as laborers for the moment. Because currently we're fine. We still have 10,000 food stored. Like, eventually, we will probably start to dwindle on food and tools and coats. Right now is not that time. Like, we've already built back up all the coats that we've put into the trading post. Like, I'm pretty sure we have, yeah, all 50 hide coats in here, and we already have 50 again. So, pretty dang good. I'm not going to do tools because tools are too valuable for me to want to put in here. Firewood, I might up a little bit, but we're about to start building again, so we might not for the time being, at least. Ooh, a lot of people are starting to be born. Finally. Yeah, look, we're having like a baby boom right now because there's so many new houses for people to live in. I think specifically from these houses down here probably are helping quite a bit. Maybe not. Maybe it's because people have been dying up here, so these houses are finally vacant for young families to move into that can have babies again. Maybe not, though. This seems to be like the retirement community area. As weird as that sounds, that's what it feels like. How many houses do we have here? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I want to get a couple more of those houses. Just because... yeah, we're gonna need them, especially with like the mine and then with the quarry. Let's see. Can definitely fit a couple more. Like over here. There we go. We got at least 3 more houses put down. Over time, we're gonna want to build our population in this area big enough to sustain for the mines and the quarries. Those are the 2 things we want to be able to have sustained over time. So, we're gonna just start prepping by putting those houses down. Whereas there are 6 houses here, and there's about 12 jobs in total here. That'll be fine. People might transfer over slightly. This barn already has food in it too. That's insane. Mostly just from the gatherer's hut, 'cause it's probably the closer barn sometimes, but still. Yeah, because the gatherers go all the way out to like right here. Okay, we no longer have a need for building. Let's get rid of all of our builders. Let's start getting more people. Let's build our farming community back up. Get everyone to be farming again. I don't even know why they're doing that. There's going to be 0% yield by the time they need to harvest. Okay, maybe the corn will have a tiny yield. It makes sense for the orchard, but for the other places, not as much. Okay. Let's see. Our little community is finally starting to work out again for us. Great. Yeah, it had like a 1% yield off of this entire area. So there's no reason for them to make that other part. I'm pretty sure at this point also everyone's probably educated who is an adult in the workforce. That's also really, really good. Let's see, because that'll help us with like just productivity. Beautiful thing. I'm like leaning back again. I have a tendency to start to do that after a while. Let's see, I always want to keep at least 2 laborers because I feel like 2 people dying around the same time is very plausible. I should probably honestly keep it at least at 5. Because with baby booms, like we just saw, like it's about 5 people at a time being born. But that's something to worry about later. Let's see. Is there anyone living in these houses? Farmers. Yeah. Farmers, a blacksmith. That makes sense. The blacksmith hut is like right there. If we need to add more houses, we'll probably add them back here, but this might also just be area to like store stone and stuff like that. He's becoming an adult and is working as a laborer. But a gatherer also died of old age. But it looks like people are like pretty quickly and easily replacing each other. Okay. Storage for produced goods is near capacity again. Are you kidding me? Even these bin like storage areas down here. No, these are 0% full game. I guess it's probably talking about like these storage areas up here. I don't know if there is a job. Like I'm pretty sure the marketplace just grabs food from wherever. But I wish that there was like a job that would like even it out, like they'd take stuff and move it and like do what they need to do to like open up storage room in different areas. The woodcutter has died, so another woodcutter has died. And there's another laborer. Can't really add people to new jobs yet because we're seeing a steady like death to becoming an adult ratio, but soon enough, you guys. Soon enough. We have 2 students over here. One of which shouldn't be a student for very much longer. Which is exciting. They should only be a student for maybe another year or 2, max. Just because they live a little bit further away from the school, so. Look at how like lush and green this area looks. This area just looks like so nice. And the gatherer's hut only goes up to here, so I don't feel bad about putting maybe like storage up here and stuff eventually. Oh look, we finally have 3 laborers for once in our pocket. We might go ahead and add then. I'm going to add a 4th forester, just so that way we can keep up with the demand for wood. There'll be 2 foresters at both places. Oh no, a magneton has escaped. How did we let this happen? Let's see. I know how. We weren't paying attention. You guys, literally that tornado hit in like hour 1, and we're almost at hour 3. It's been 2 hours, and our population's grown by 10. We're starting to see a population boom now. But that's insane how big of a setback that was. Like, absolutely insane. Oh, it does look like there's another trader coming. However, which could be good for us, but could be bad for us. We don't know. We do not yet know. Let's see. They want plums and wheat. I'll take all of it. I will take all of it. So that way we have some different form of food for a little while. And then 666. Lovely. We'll give you guys some berries. And then we'll give you some roots. How about that? And let's go ahead and trade. Lovely. So now in our inventory, we have all that stuff, I think, as well, and it'll get rid of them. Or those may have just gone straight to storage barns. Yeah, we have plums, roots, wheat. So you have plums and wheat now, which is kind of nice. It's a little bit of a commodity. Import some different food. That'll bring up the happiness, I believe, on the people, which is always a good thing. You're basically full, and you're basically full. Yeah, insane. I think, honestly, we might want to move some of these things that we have. Our inventory. We have you set to 500. Let's just go ahead and literally bump it up to 1,000. Same thing with roots. Venison, I'm gonna leave it at 500. But same thing with berries. Firewood, I'm gonna leave I'm gonna go and put like 400. No, like 200. And mushrooms, we're also gonna go ahead and put at like 1,000. We can afford to not have that food all stored up for ourselves in here. Very easily. And it'll help to take it out of the barn, so that way it's not just being constantly telling us it's overflowing and stuff. Because yeah, even in this one, look, we have over 2,000 venison. We have a ton of onions, roots, and berries, and mushrooms, and they've probably already been taking them out of there. But if we come up to like this barn, let's see. This is mostly, we have roots and venison, but it's mostly things from that. And then over here, yeah. The only reason that these are so low right now, I think, is because I just set it to 1,000 and they're starting to grab stuff from up there. But otherwise, it would be much, much higher. Go ahead and add an extra gatherer. Which gatherer's hut it'll go to, I don't know. I went to this one. I don't know why they don't have as mature of a forest, or maybe this forest up here is super immature right now. No, I think they have a more mature forest at the moment. We have 13 children right now, which is insane. Definitely seeing a population boom. Let's see. All these houses are occupied. I wouldn't say that they're like necessarily being used the best way possible. And that's kind of like a common theme right now. Is like they're occupied, but you know, like they're occupied by like one person each. Like, I think we have as many houses as we do adults right now. So that makes sense why some of the houses only have like one person or so. But I'm gonna go ahead and just take a quick little break, you guys. I will be back here in just a minute. Zooming on this little area of our civilization for a second. I will be back in just a few minutes. I'm gonna leave it on 10 times speed. I don't think anything bad will happen. Famous last words. But I'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes, and I'll see you guys all back in just a moment. If I can get things to work properly. There we go. Okay, you guys, we are back. Let's go over to the live game and let's see what's going on. Looks like they're just still building stuff up. You guys out there's so many other things I want to build right now, but I know we need to wait. I might continue building some more houses. That way we continue. Look, our food's still at like 12,000. Insane. We have 11 students. What's the capacity for a school? Probably like 20. It looks like that's a little bit over a half. So I'm assuming the capacity for a school is at about 20 students. Look at how much stuff we just have in here. Beet, plums. Oh, there's a trader. Apple, corn. Or no, wait, trade. Ooh, they have sheep. They'll only trade firewood and hide coats for that, though. And a sheep is 600. Okay, we can't do that. So how much wood would we need for that? How much wood are and our hide coats? Let's see. I'm gonna do the math on my phone really quick. So, calculator. 600 divided by 15. We would need about 40 hide coats for a single sheep. And or 150 firewood. Okay, so we have enough for 2 sheep. I think that's all you need to start a flock. Which is good. Unfortunately, they don't trade any of the other items we have in here, which is why we have a slight variety. But I don't think we're gonna trade with them right now. We just don't have the manpower to have sheep anyways. So I don't see a reason in us like actually getting them at the moment, since we couldn't do anything with them for the time being. I don't know. That's just my opinion though. We do have an insane amount of like everything though. Oop, we have another adult. Let's put them into, let's see, what do we actually we probably need the foresters the most out of everybody here, because we're gonna need the most like wood and stuff. I also may unpause this so that way they can at least start putting stuff in there. Whenever people have like time. A jinx has appeared. If anybody would like to try to catch that, feel free to. A little wild jinx. Okay. Yeah, so we're finally seeing that population boom. Well, I like how they're just going back and forth right there. Stone. The wood, we definitely have more than enough of it. And there we go. We just need a builder. I'll apply one builder right now. So I do kind of want to get both of these built, so that way we have them, we have access to them. We may not necessarily use them a ton yet, but even with just like one miner in each of them would be great. I will wait for this one until we have enough iron stored up. But yeah, because this will, we'll see how many jobs this has, and I'm pretty sure it's the same for this quarry over here. And we'll figure that out. I think we are going to go ahead and do a little road right here. Up until it can. And then here. And how far do you go? Only it's like right there. And there. And this will probably all be like storage over here. We'll build some more houses. I just want to get this little area really set before we continue to go towards where our city center is actually going to be. So we have 4 people currently. Let's go ahead and add one more builder. And honestly, I kind of want to keep them for the other resources. Yeah, so like now 15 and 15, so that's 30. 30 jobs total. So in total, we would need quite a bit. About 15 houses. Just for that. And then another 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 20 houses total over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. We have 15 houses right now, which is actually really, really good. I miscounted, by the way. It should be like 21 houses probably. 16, 17, 18, 19. You just can't place that. $20. Is there one like over here? We could. That just eliminates the possibility for having a road right there. Can we fit them? Not really. Oh, we could place it like... No, we can't. Oh, there's actually people living in here too. Wow. I guess we'll place it like right here. I believe that's 20 or 21. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we'll add one more. We probably honestly just like right here. And that's 21 houses total, which is all the housing that we need for this area. We'll probably just make a couple more like smaller little storage areas around here. A little 6x3 stockpile, a little 2x4 stockpile. Then maybe like right here will be another little 3x6 stockpile. And that's all we can fit in there, because we can't put a stockpile in the middle right there. So that tree is safe. That singular tree is safe right there. We're just gonna wait until we have enough miners to really start picking that up. But yeah, see, it's like the miner lives like right there, for example. Really good. Let's see. Dang, that one's already so full. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Marilyn loves chewing on his food, like bowls after there's no more food in them. It's so funny. Let's see, we have 34 iron, which is pretty close to how much we need. I guess let's unpause this for now and we'll see. We have 3 miners now. Tailored labor. Kind of smart that the labor is living here. Oh, until like a woodcutter dies, because that woodcutter may be anywhere. But I do want to get these here so that way we can start building up the stone houses. Specifically in this like little area, we probably want to make at least some of these stone. That way if something catches on fire, not all of them end up just burning down to the ground. That would not be good. Not be good at all. Trying to avoid things burning all the way down to the ground as much as possible. Let's see. Mom just texted me that I'm streaming, obviously, so I'm like, yes, but I can't answer right now. I mean, I could answer right now. This house is literally, like, to get to this person's house, you have to, like, go through this mining area. That's so funny. Honestly, we probably should have placed the house over here instead. But you know? Yeah, look, to get to this person's house, you literally probably have to... It'd probably be easier to squeeze through here and walk all the ways around. I know they won't do that, they'll just walk straight off of the path right there, but... Gotta love how houses are built sometimes, right? Okay, I'd rather have miners right now than stone cutters, so we're gonna stick with that for the time being. Yeah, right now we only have 4 iron. And drop it down to just, or to no builders right now. And I guess we'll go ahead and put another 2 miners to have 5 miners total. this little area is very different from like this little area, that's for sure. And then that area is also different from this area. A merchant has arrived. Cabbage seeds? Ooh. That's 2,500. And let's go ahead and offer 1,000 of you. And 1,000 of you. And then 500. 500 of you. I'm gonna trade for that. And they'll have to restock that up. But we obviously are still producing way more than we really need to be producing at the moment. Although I will probably be putting any future ones. We'll be stocking up on those gatherers, so that way the gatherer starts to produce a little bit more as well. Someone else has become a student. We have 12 students and 12 children. We're not doing terrible at the moment. I mean, yeah, like this literally is a house just like of students almost. Oh, that one's a laborer now. Wow. Okay. So we'll get one or like 2 stone cutters for the time being. Just so that way we have some. We have an iron storage area right here. We have a stone storage area right over here. I mean, this is also being partially used for wood because we just are producing so much wood right now. A hunter died of old age, which is always lovely. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm so glad we had an extra person because the teacher just died of old age. We had an extra teacher. Otherwise, we would have had 10 people who were uneducated just running around. Which would have sucked. Really would have sucked. It also means I might get rid of a miner. Just so that way, just in case that other teacher happens to kick the bucket. I have at least one laborer. For the time being. Let's see. This is 100% remaining. I think this is 98%. It's not too bad. The unfortunate thing is this is going to be a permanent fixture of this little area right here. We do have cabbage available to us now, though. We might actually add... Okay, we have more people again. Do the miner. Let's also go ahead and switch one of these fields of peppers down to cabbage instead. Just to add a slight bit more diversity in the food that we're producing. I think that'll be good. Let's see. Do another gather. What are you ripping up, bud? Okay, it's just your toy. I wanted to make sure that he was only ripping up his toy. Because he likes to rip up plenty of other things. Plenty of other things. We have such a large variety of just like food in general, which is great. This one's basically full as well. Oh boy. Let's see. I am glad that we have cabbage now. We'll probably have some other like small farming communities as well eventually. So we are going to be working towards that. Child named Alex was born. Wow. What I'll probably do for like small farming communities is probably have like around like maybe doubling this, like 12 plots and then a woodcutter at the edge of town or something. So that way like we always have wood, or not woodcutter, a forester and a woodcutter as like a small farming community. At least that's what I'm imagining. see. Everyone in here looks like they're doing pretty good, just like everybody up here. Let's see. Do I want to limit it at 150? Let's double this now. Do up to 350. 350. For the clothes as well. Just so that way we have like a huge store of them, like a ton stored up extra. Is what my want is. People are being born. Let's go ahead and get in that last gatherer, and then we'll start speeding up the mining process in here. We might start adding some builders to actually start building over here. So here's the market. I'm just gonna start laying out some roads for the city. There we go with that. I kind of want to build... Let's see. Here we go. The town hall, just right off of the market, pretty much. Or maybe a little bit further away from the market. I think like over here would be good. Just have a river in the back of the town hall. But have it definitely as centered as possible. With that like right there. Pause you. Let's go ahead and get the road. Going across that a bit. And let's get this road. There we go. A lot of it's just trying to figure all this stuff out. And I think I'll have like the... What's it called? The chapel somewhere like more... Maybe centered with this over here. Like right here. And pausing that, and then have a cemetery like right next to it, like a 10 by 15 cemetery right here. That one I'll actually let them start building if they want to. We're also going to want to have another school within here somewhere. And a hospital for sure. Let's see, the hospital. I think we can build a little bit over this way. Let's see. Go. And there we go. So these are kind of like the cornerstones of all of this stuff. Also have 4 more laborers at the moment. I might put 2 of them as builders. Oh, and a hunter just died. Was trampled by a wild boar. Oh no, that's not good. Ooh, dude. We might also start to put some other things like a well. Provides water for putting out fires. I might put like a well like right here. And we'll put a well a little bit further back over here in this corner. That if there's ever a fire over here, we have a well closer. Apparently there's a merchant. Sheep again. I'm good, thank you. Merlin, what you doing, bud? He's like, I'm just sniffing around, mind your own business. Let's see, okay. Then over here, we might put a well on each, like, corner of this, if we can. Can't put one on that corner. I guess we won't be building a ton on that direction anyways if we can't put a well right there. Like here. Oh wait. Let's see. I want these to be like exactly lined up. Ate some poisonous berries. Are you serious? I guess that's why we have gatherers. People are starting to die in dumb ways, which is telling me we're doing good on population. That lined up? It is. Okay. And then from like here. That's close enough to the center. For me, that's close enough to the center. We'll put those wells there. And then we'll slowly start to build out this area. Which has a lot of support from all these other villages over here. We could do like a road down from here just to get around this mountain for now. Then we can also do like a road over from here. Just to start getting support from those areas. We probably want to build an herbalist somewhere. I'm gonna say maybe in this one it'll be a little bit better placed. Maybe like right here. Getting rid of minimal trees. As few trees as possible. Here we go. We might want to place one down over here as well, but you know, we have a lot of things we're doing right now. Well, we're only at 2 times speed, so I was like, why is it going so slow? It feels like the game has been going pretty slow recently. 2 times speed, that's why it's going so slow. The speed of the game is super slow. Let's see. Surprised that there's no crops in here, but this is such a big like village area that I'm also not surprised. Like, these people are definitely putting off going and getting more food from other places right now. We have a couple more laborers now, which is good. Hunter, farmer. Let's see. Oh! A builder has died of old age. Lovely! This is gonna get like a 98% harvest probably. Or I might just stay at 90. Oh, nope. Yeah, 98. There's like missing a cabbage over here. There's a spot for a cabbage where it disappeared. I don't know what happened. Oh boy. We only have 1 laborer. You guys, we are finally back up to the population that we were at before. For the first time in literally ages. Ages. Let's see. I'm just gonna start unpausing all of these, like market, town hall, fuel, the hospital. We'll put a school and stuff in here at some point. We'll figure out how to fit it in with houses. There might be like an obvious spot for it. You never know. Let's see. Church is over here being built as well. go. Pull you all the ways down. There you go. I never get to build bigger areas like this because it always just ends up taking too long. Let's also go ahead and build like a little stockpile area somewhere in here. Just really quick, so that way people can stockpile stuff over here. There we go. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and put another miner. We're still sitting steady over 11,000 food. Well, I don't know why I put a well down here. This one's literally going to serve no purpose. Like, it might be ever so slightly closer to put out a fire for like one of these two houses, but for the rest of them, not a great place well. This well over here, however, is going to be great because if anything ever decides to not want to be working here and be caught catching fire over here, we have a well over there to help kind of cover this entire little area. Oh, that poor deer. That poor deer. There's no more trees over here on this edge. All of them just died out. That's kind of sad. I like these little forested areas so much more. It's probably talking about this storage area, isn't it? But by the way, that one's completely gone. All the cabbage, corn, peppers, and everything just completely got taken from in there. Whereas over here, we still have like thousands of onions. And over here, yeah, we have like 1,000 venison, over 2,000 venison. So it's like people won't ever starve. It's just they might have to walk kind of far to get some of the food that they want. Like we still have plums in here because people have been too lazy. Walnut seeds. And they're only willing to trade firewood and fur. If we get one of these, how much is 200? Worth 800. And how much is 50 worth? I don't think it's 2,500. 15. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Inventory. How are we doing? We have like, oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and keep like 150 hide coats in here. We're doing fine on firewood and stuff again. So where's that one at? Let's bring you up to 500. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this in this turn. But just in case we ever get walnut seeds again, or any type of seed that we want, again, I'll make it a little bit easier. Let's see. I'm also gonna go ahead and do a road along this edge of the cemetery. And then just connects up over here. So that way there's like a pretty quick access path down this way. Hopefully at some point. 3. 8 gatherers, 6 farmers. Add another forester because we're about to like really up the wood cutting. Yeah, because our limit is at 500, and I also have it set to 500 to be put into here. So, which we almost have. Oh my! I wish they would have stayed a little bit longer, and we could have bought that. That's so unfortunate, you guys. Oh my goodness, so unfortunate. It's okay though. Over here is gonna be like a nice, like urban city area. Let's also go ahead and put one of these lodges, I think over here somewhere. Let's see, maybe we can put like a road down right here. And then we can put an herbalist. Like right there. And there we go. No idea when that will actually be built, but you know. I'm assuming the herbalist needs to be put in the woods. I'm going to have 4 builders total right now. Just kind of trying to build everything. For example, the market we're probably not going to be using for a little while because we don't have any houses over here yet. Once we start building out the houses over here, we'll probably have the market. Another forested area over here. And then maybe over here will be a lot, like another, I don't know. Right here is definitely going to be another forested area though. It's like the perfect little shape for it. To have another one of these little villages that just kind of touch trees and stuff. Takes up a good portion of the area, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. We now have 45 people working in total, which is great. Let's go ahead and get another stone cutter. So we only have 2 of those guys. And yeah, as expected, they're putting all the stone like over here into the stockpile. The school is still holding up pretty good with 11 students to date. They're actually pretty close to being built as well. There we go. And the market's pretty much up. Pretty dang cool. A Toga de Maru has appeared. If anyone would like to try to catch it, feel free to. Go ahead and do another stone cutter. And this market will cover everybody in this entire radius, which, yeah, we'll probably have houses reaching out all the ways over here. And we'll probably have another, like, foraging community. We'll probably have some farmland over here on this edge. Since, yeah, we'll probably have farmland, like, all the ways over here. Inventory. We're not going to work it yet. Because no one lives over here yet. But once people start moving in over here, that market's definitely going to be put to some use. Right now, everyone just gets stuff from storage markets. Oh, there were plums in there for a second. This herbalist is starting to be built. And this herbalist has been built. So let's go ahead and grab an herbalist. The herbalist is where this messes it up. So we need to add another house in here. Yeah, I feel like you take up less tree space somehow. I don't think we're going to do an herbalist in every single one of these areas, but we'll probably do an herbalist in a couple of them. Just so that way we do, like, manufacture some herbs and stuff like that. Yeah, see, look, we already have 6 herbs. I don't know if people like to keep them in their houses. I'm pretty sure for the hospital we need those, which is why I wanted to start producing them. I think this is the next thing they're going to start trying to build. Yeah. Definitely a little farming and mining town. Please have some other sort of seeds. I have a much larger variety now that I can trade you guys. Let's grab another herbalist. That way, both of these houses can be, or both of these herbalist areas can be kind of like occupied, getting herbs. Beans. Ooh, beans would up our variety again. We might take all of those. We'll take 1,000 beans and we'll give you guys 1,000 onions. I feel like onions are the things that we don't eat enough of. 1,000 for 1,000. Let's go ahead and trade. Kinda has become a student. Wow. We're staying steady at about 11 students at a time right now. 11 to 12. Which is really good because they're all starting to become like adults, laborers, builders, whatever. I want to get this cemetery up for both. And town hall. I'm glad that they're like kind of working on town hall quite a bit right now. I do appreciate that. I'm not building out the roads too much past what I have right now, just that way once we start placing houses, we can kind of get a sense for like how the roads actually need to be built and like where they actually need to go without having to like break down and rebuild houses. I love it when we get to be around this size because it gets to be so much easier to kind of just like relax a little bit because you're not constantly worrying about your population just fully dying off. Especially since we have like 3 different communities. Like if each of these are pretty much self-sufficient, this is the only one that's not. But this community and this community are both self-sufficient, so if one of the other ones died off, that one community could survive like we saw earlier. Adeline, the farmer, has died of old age. Oh no. People are just dying of old age left and right over here. Insane. Let's see. I have had things like a typhus outbreak and stuff before, and I'm hoping that since we're having so many small communities, like I'm planning on doing a lot of small communities throughout this entire like world, that we don't get killed off by like a typhus outbreak or a whatever outbreak, you know? Oh, herbs are limited at 100 right now. Let's go ahead and up that to about 500. Stir the Gatherers died of old age. Noellar is replaced. Never mind. Let's add another stonecutter. See, we have a lot of iron. We don't have a lot of stone saved up. I say that as if 71 isn't a lot. But it's not enough to even build some of the buildings that we're trying to get right now. I regret doing the 2x2 paths slightly. I don't think we're gonna do that anymore. We're gonna do like the 1x1s all around and everything. Ooh, we finally have a town hall. Okay. Overview production. Used in 1 year is produced in 1 year. Food, we use about 7,071 food in a year, and we produce about 7,512. So as long as we're producing a little bit more than what we're using in a year right now, we're doing good. Food is definitely going to be a new battle soon. Stone and iron, we're using way more than we're producing at the moment, and that's just because we're building stuff. Textiles produced 24, used is 30. The more worrisome thing is the clothing. The most worrisome thing is the food. The food is the thing I'm always the most worried about. Nomads. There are no nomads requesting citizenship at this time. Graphs, population. Year 1 to now. Or 1 year now. Yeah, so this will make more sense once we get... Oh, okay. Let's do like 100 years. You guys can see the tornado right there. We were almost hitting like 50-ish people, and then it just went... dropped dramatically. We have children. This is when the school was built, so this is when all the students were here. And yeah, all that just dropped off very quickly. Children, students, and adults. population total. Nomads, trade items, acquired seeds and livestock, which I want to get that completely filled out by the end of this. That'd be great. The food is starting to worry me. Used in 1 year, produced in 1 year. We're gonna want to get another one of those foragers areas at some point. Also get some fishermen. This could become like a fishing village after the mines and stuff kind of die off. But do we need more gatherers or anything like that? We have the max amount of gatherers at the moment. We could use more foresters, but I think we're fine with that. Herbalists we're fine with. If that starts to drop dramatically is when we need to start worrying. We might need to start trading for more food. Whenever food starts to drop below 10,000 is when I'll start worrying. Because 10,000 food would seem like a lot of food, but in reality, it's not that much food. I wonder what they're gonna have. Are you guys gonna have a new seed? I would love new seeds. Livestock, I'm not too worried about, but I'd love new seeds. Absolutely love them. Also, our storage areas are getting really full. Chestnut seeds. And we don't have chestnut yet. We do have apples. I will take those chestnut seeds. You guys can have 1,000 onions for that. You guys can have 1,000 roots for that. And how about a nice 500 berries? And they'll take that. Awesome. I don't think we need anything else right now, so let's go and trade for that. And we now have chestnut seeds, which is amazing. Treen died? Oh my goodness, I remember when Treen was born. Dang. That's crazy. Let's see, the church is being built right now. After that, I think the hospital is next in queue to start being built. But yeah, we're definitely gonna need to start producing more food soon, because yeah, our food is definitely going down. Okay, so food produced years, produced in 1 year. Current produced. I think we're harvesting crops right now, which is why it was going up so rapidly with production. But very soon, very, very soon, we're going to start getting something more. Will fishing huts, like, fit at all? Oh, they will fit behind these houses. Okay. Not that we're going to instantly start using these, but I think this village, after the mines are exhausted, is probably going to become a fishing village. Even before the mines are exhausted, it might become a fishing village, let's be honest. And then we'll get some other type of protein too, other than venison. So, like, all we've had this entire time is venison. To be honest, that has to be boring after a while. Yeah, stone cutters and miners are definitely mostly what live here, and tailors and blacksmiths and farmers. There is a gatherer, there is an herbalist just living up here casually, but besides that, a lot of them are in their correct niche up here, I would say. Let's see. Then we have a fishing dock, which we can definitely start using right away. We'll go ahead and do 2 fishermen for the time being. I don't know if it really hurts production to have them like right next to each other like this. I guess we'll have to see. I honestly don't know if it does or not. But that should help with the food production issue a little bit as well. Let's see. Used is 10,000, produced is almost under 7,000 this year so far. Okay, about 7,070 something, 80 something. We're about to be out of late winter. So yeah, we're using nearly 3,000 more than we're producing at this point. So we're definitely gonna need to work on some more food production areas over anything else. And the gatherers are maxed out. Farmers are maxed out and everything. Okay. Let's see. We'll add more fishermen as well. Again, this should help a decent amount. Just throw in some fish in there every once in a while. We're also about to end the stream, so hopefully I remember that this is the issue that we're running into right now. Is food production as well. Because without food, we're gonna die. I think I am gonna go ahead and end the stream here, you guys. It's a little bit under 4 hours, just a tad. Let's go ahead and click save. Save. I hope you guys all enjoyed this stream. If you did, make sure you guys don't forget to follow if you are lurking. I know sometimes when I'm lurking in streams, I forget to follow as well. Well, make sure you guys follow if you guys would like to. Don't forget to go check out all of my social media. Also, our pet's Instagram. There's a Machoke if anyone wants to try to catch that as well. And go ahead and check out Patrick's YouTube channel. He's about to start uploading way more on there soon. So if you guys want to check that out, I might be in some of the videos too. He's probably going to be better at uploading videos than I even am. But go check all those things out. I hope you guys all enjoyed this stream. If you did, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't know for sure what we're going to be streaming. We'll figure it out. It might be Stardew. It might be The Sims 4. But yeah, bye guys. Thanks for watching.